flawless victory.
All right, this is King Bucho. Welcome to the Kumite 1 versus 1 debates. We're going to keep it civilized as always. And we're going to add a time limit. All right. Okay, so first a shout out to everybody in the chat. Who is there? DSFG, GFL. Who is this? Raider LA Boxing. El Jefe, Speak Your Mind Sports Talk, T. Jefferson, BA Baracus, Blue Sports, Jesus Christ, Blue Collar Sports TV. Sorry, I need my tea, man. I woke up super early. Should be sleeping. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's get this show on the road. We have Stu already on the line, and we have Gonzalo. Guys, how are you guys doing?
Yeah, good. What's happening, bud?
It's Kumite edition, debate time. You will be debating El Jefe. So let's take a look at the
Debating
matchups.
now, Hefe. I mean, fuck me, Jesus Christ. It's going to be like child abuse, isn't it?
So we have El Jefe against Too Little. El Jefe wants to debate Gonzalo. And then D. Jefferson against GFL. Or JFL, I should say. DSFG. All right. So, yep. Let's begin. You know what? D, I'm going to send you a...
Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
What have I done with my lead? Hang on a minute, bud.
All right.
Butch, I need to find my lead for my... Hang on a sec, Butch. I need to find my lead for my phone. I'm going to be 2 minutes.
All right. Yeah, I'll send you a Discord link, D. And done. Oh, that's right. I should open the StreamYard thing. All right, hold on. Let's get this enter broadcast. How the fuck does this work? Oh, there we go. Okay. Anyway. All right. So we got hold on, guys. I'm just trying to get the StreamYard ready over here. Oh god, I'm tired of this fucking song. Hold on. All right.
Why is there fucking weird music playing?
Yeah, because I was setting up something. All right. So.
Okay. I thought it was a fucking Steven Seagal movie coming out or something.
All right. We have D on the line. D, what's up? Are you ready for the
What's
fight?
up, BDA?
You're saying D?
What's up, Stu?
I'm
You
good,
say
my brother.
BDA, am I ready for the tune-up?
Bucho.
I'm ready for the tune-up.
All right.
Yeah, everyone needs a tune-up. My tune-up's El Jefe. I mean, it's going to be like, well, it's going to be over quickly. Don't blink.
That's right. All right.
Is that King Bucho? That's King Bucho or BDA?
Yeah. Bucho.
Okay, Bucho. I'm sorry. I always call you
Oh,
guys
don't worry.
the
Don't
other.
worry. It's we kind of sound the same with the compressor.
Boxing virus in the chat. I'm not cherry picking anyone, brother. At the end of the day, this guy's calling me out. It's a bit like Lomachenko and Rigondeaux. I don't want to do it, but I'm just going to have to do it to shut people up and shut him up. It's a bit of a cherry pick, yeah. It's a big man against a little man. I understand that. Mm-hmm. A good big man against a shit little man as well. It's just not fair, but it's what it is. He called me out. He wants that work. He's going to get it.
Hey, Stu, I just put in the chat when I first came in. I told DSFG the same thing. I said, "Oh, I'm here. I'm utilizing the Danny Garcia technique in this debate."
Yeah, definitely. Exactly, bro. Yeah, easy night's work. Easy night's work, bro. You know, these guys want to keep coming in, getting their ass whooped. Fair play to them, man. Fair play to them. They're road warriors. They must be.
Hold on, guys. I'm setting up some stuff here. Give me a sec.
Go, King Bucho. Get it together, man.
Yeah. Okay.
And I just had while King Bucho getting this together, boy, we just had a good old time on that live I just put down. I started off on the state of boxing. It was a really good topic, and then we went off on a tangent, going back and forth about the damn Devin Haney and Luke Campbell. You know, I picked Luke to win that fight, and so I got a lot of heat over that. But I think Luke gonna win by unanimous decision.
What do you guys think?
What do you think, Stu? Who got in that fight, Haney or Campbell?
He is not even listening. In my opinion, it's a close fight. Listen, Haney, I think he's a very good boxer, but he just hasn't been tested yet. That's the only thing that. But I listen. I think if he gets his act together, and I'm not saying he's like Tank Davis or anything. I mean, if he gets his act together in the sense that he focuses on his opponent, he trains properly. He can be really dangerous for anybody.
Yeah.
In that undercard, he looked like shit when the undercard was the two YouTubers that fought. I don't know who they were.
Yeah, it was Billy Joe looked like shit as well that night, didn't he?
Everybody looked like shit. So
yeah,
don't look too much into that fight. No,
Devin Haney is a very good talent, and if you fight Devin Haney and underestimate him, you'll get slept very quickly. Luke Campbell, I see where D's coming from, because Luke Campbell's got a style I think that could trouble Haney with the range and the southpaw stance and the long arms, and like I said, he's an amateur gold medalist, so he's got a bit about him. And like I said, I've seen Haney get a bit frustrated when things don't going his way, and Campbell's a very awkward style. You have to see how Lomachenko had to keep adjusting, trying to find the right way until he found it. And that's a man like Lomachenko. Haney's not Lomachenko right now, but look, if Haney gets inside Campbell, lands one of them explosive combinations, Campbell will be asleep. There's no doubt about that. But look, you go by the last performances. I always judge a fighter by its last performance. You know, when you talk about when people talk about these fights that happened 2-3 years ago, the 2 years is a long time in boxing.
Mm-hmm.
So I always go by the last performance. So Haney was dreadful. Let's be real. So
I also believe.
Go ahead.
I also believe Luke Campbell is a southpaw, and with Haney's last opponent, he struggled because his last opponent was really tall and lanky.
Well, I just said that, Gonzalo.
Yeah, and Luke Campbell is like 5'10" and a half. So yeah,
Yeah.
just to go ahead and compliment what you're saying, yeah, Luke Campbell is that type of opponent, similar to his last opponent, tall and lanky. And when you said
Yeah.
awkward, it's also the fact that he's southpaw. It's going to enhance that.
Quite busy as well. Quite a busy guy as well. So look, I think when people was talking about
Yo,
Lomachenko and
what's
Haney,
going on, BDA?
Hey, hold on, man. Somebody's speaking.
Butcher, why do you let this guy come on and just take over? Is that El Jefe?
Yeah, hold on. I didn't think he was gonna interrupt you.
What do you do?
Listen.
That's what I mean
No,
about
I don't.
Butcher. What is it about?
Anybody? I don't hear anybody.
Bring
Oh,
him
he
on
doesn't
when
hear
it's a
anybody. Hold
fucking
on, no,
You know, we're
he
talking.
can't. Hold on, he can't
Oh,
hear
man,
you.
I'm coming on.
Stu, he can't hear you. That's why. Sorry, he couldn't hear you, so he interrupted you. It's my.
Yeah, but he's going to come in and we were having a nice conversation with Dean and Gonzalo. And
All
I've got that fucking clown. Ooh, I don't want to hear it, man.
Jeff,
are
You
you
can
there,
talk
bro?
when
I
it's
can't hear
time
them.
to come into the Cougar tape.
All right, hold on.
You didn't hear fucking Dukes and Chung Lee talking before the battle, did you? So,
Oh shit. Well, King Bucho, just
Hey, I'm
keep
here,
your
bro.
hand
What
close.
up, BDA? What up, host?
God,
What up to the
We're
hold,
gonna need it for both of those.
this is chaotic. Hold on, DSFG, can you hear the panel?
Yeah, I can hear the panel.
All right,
Can
so
you
I
hear
don't
me?
know why. Okay, guys, hold on. We're starting the show. Go get a cup of coffee or something. We'll start the matches in like a few minutes. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
That's
Sorry.
cool with me.
Go ahead, guys.
Back to
no, I was
Haney
saying about
and
when people were saying about Lomachenko and Haney fighting, I was always against that. I thought Campbell was the better option for Haney because I think they're more equal when it comes to ability, and I think that's a 50-50 fight for me. Anyone that writes Campbell off in that just doesn't have a clue what he's fucking talking about because you just don't write a guy like that off against Devin Haney. Devin Haney's not a Lomachenko. Let's get that straight.
Okay, I
More
hear you
than
now. I
that,
hear you. What's going on?
Yeah. What's up? We're just getting the show started. We'll start the matches in like 10 minutes. All right. We're gonna talk a little bit of boxing, and then we'll move on to the matches. All right. So
all
go
right.
get a cup of coffee. Get ready. Do your push-ups. Warm up.
No, I'm already smoking this blunt, bro. So I'm ready to go.
All right. Well, let us just finish our conversation, then we'll start. All right. So,
Hey, what is it? What does he want to debate me about anyway? I'm telling me, man. This is
I
like
don't
a
know.
fucking Floyd Mayweather event. I'm just turning up on the night.
No, I want to debate you because I want to
What's
check you on
going
some
here?
certain things you said about boxing, bro. So why are you being all scared once I show up, bro? You're calling for the cops already,
Hey.
bro. Like, come on, bro.
Hey, listen. Does it sound like there's an ounce of fear in my voice talking to you?
Yes, there is, bro. Because you're like, oh, why they let El Jefe on? I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
I'll tell you why.
Bro,
Because the
you
fucking
could get
IQ of
Gonzalo
this
to
show
help you,
drops
bro. It
about
could be
20.
2 against 1, bro. I don't care, bro. Y'all.
all right,
I'll
hold
tell
on.
you why. Because you don't let any fucker talk. You come on here and think the show's yours. The IQ of this show drops about 20 points when you start rambling on. And
How is
I
my
lose the will
IQ
to
low
live
when
being
I
on
have
it.
120 IQ, bro? Put some respect on my name.
Yeah, 120 IQ.
Ah,
I don't know
hey.
what fucking school you got that IQ. Get out of here, 120 IQ.
The one
You're
with
not
Michelle
showing
Pfeiffer.
it. You're not showing it on fucking this show. That's for sure.
Stu, the
Get
one with
out of
Michelle
here, man.
Pfeiffer.
that's
You
complete
keep
bullshit.
But salute to JFL, man. Salute to JFL heads, bro.
All right. Well, should we get this started then? Stu,
Yeah,
you
let's
wanna...
get cracking.
All right. Let's do
Yeah.
it. Hold on. Let's get
Hey,
the how
speaking
much
on, hey, BDA.
Bucho, but yeah, go ahead.
I call you BDA. El Jefe call you Bucho.
All right. Whatever rocks your boat, man. Go ahead.
Hey, that's what I'm gonna say though. Real quick. Speak your lie semantics. You go ahead and speak first, man. Your false narrative, bro. Go ahead. You go first. And pick up where you left off at too, bro.
Well, hang on a minute here. No, you're the one that wants to debate me. You're the one that's calling me out. You're the one that wants to debunk what I said. So you tell.
Go ahead, semantics.
Here we are.
Oh, here we go,
Here we
guys.
are. We're just
You're gonna
talk
have to
over
let
each other. This is
the
the mess that Butcher's created.
yeah, it's a mess. Listen, if this doesn't work out, I'm just gonna shut it down. All right, so let's keep it civilized and
Listen, he's
yeah.
called me out, Butcho. I have no fucking idea what this guy wants to talk about. So why don't he start and then I can start breaking down his nonsense. But what does he want me to do? Just start talking about anything?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, come on, man.
Hey, wait, who wants to debate Stu first? It's supposed to be El Jefe.
Yeah, it
Wow.
is. I have faith.
All right, so let's get it on 10 minutes because we're not gonna drag this forever. All right, so 10 minutes on the clock. All right. Go ahead, El Jefe. Go ahead, El Jefe. Wait, where the fuck is El Jefe? Oh, this guy passed out or something.
Now let me go first.
Oh, hold on, bro. Go ahead, Jeff, because I'm rolling up this blunt, bro. Give me a second, bro. Go ahead, Jeff.
You're supposed to
Let
be
me
ready.
roll up, man. Let my man get roll up on,
Let
bro.
DSFG go after me first, then. Go ahead,
Nah, bro.
DSFG.
Semantics. Speak your line semantics. You go first, bro. You gonna pick up where you left off at, bro? I'm gonna give you a little taste.
Hey,
I'm gonna give you a little
DSFG.
taste of what's going on. I'm gonna utilize DSG. Go ahead, semantics. You go first, bro.
Okay, I will go first,
Then
but
you
I
can
need
rebuttal.
you to tell me.
Then you can
I
rebuttal.
tell you, can I go first? I'll get the fucking hell out of here. Let me go first. I can fucking.
All right. Stu's gonna go first. All right, but we need to wait for El Jefe. So.
Oh, we'll let them go.
Nah, bro. Let JFL go first, bro, because I want to enjoy this blunt, bro. I don't want to fuck it up, bro.
El Jefe debate arena, isn't it? Fucking hell.
Semantics is on you,
I
man.
gotta get a hold of this. Ask these two idiots what the fuck they want to debate, because me and you don't have to do what we talking about here.
You're right.
Listen,
What do you want to debate?
Go first, bro, if I go first, semantics ain't gonna respond, bro. So go ahead, semantics.
No,
Okay.
you have to. Oh, fuck. This is ridiculous, man.
It is ridiculous. DSFG, I will go first. What the fuck do you want to debate, dude?
Yeah.
Butcher, where did you find these two corny?
I don't know.
I'm gonna utilize DSG. I'm gonna give you a little
You
taste.
two are
bro.
cornballs, man. You two
This
are
is-
fucking cornballs.
This is a joke, man. Yo, DSFG, either you tell us what you want to debate or that's it, man.
Man, he know
You're
what
off
I'm
the
going to
committee.
debate, bro. It's Danny Garcia and then his buzz shenanigans, bro. So go first, bro.
Okay, I'll go first. Danny Garcia fucking ducked Bud Crawford smoke. Now what? He ducked it. Now what?
Keep going, bro. Go ahead. Explain, bro.
No. That's my stance. He fucking ducked him. Offered him a
Danny
fight.
Garcia, hold on. All right, if that's your stance, right? That's your stance, and that's the only thing you're gonna say right about now. You're not going to elaborate on that. Okay, I'm gonna say, Bud Crawford, $3 million flat fee, officially ducked Danny Garcia. Facts. Now go ahead. That's my stance.
Okay, so if Bud Crawford, $3 million flat fee, whatever the fuck you just said, if that's a duck on Danny Garcia, then you explain to me, how is it a duck offering a man more money than he's ever earned before? To also fight for a fucking title, which is something that he does not have. Explain this to me. How is that a duck?
Number one, Danny Garcia is the cash cow. Number two, Danny Garcia have a better fan base than Bud Crawford. He's definitely worth more than the Bud Crawford. And on top of that, he made that money that you try to say that's more money he ever made. He made that in his fights, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Danny Garcia is worth more than Bud Crawford by far.
His fan,
so and
his
guess
fan base
what? Danny Garcia has
fan base
better.
is
Hold
definitely
on, don't
special.
cut me, y'all. Who cutting in, bro? Don't be cutting in. It's me and semantics, bro.
You have
Now,
7 minutes. 7 minutes. That's it.
Con.
It'll be like 7 hours.
Hold on, I recall they talking about Danny Garcia before Bob finally admits on Boxing Voice. All right, the rumor was it Danny Garcia he supposed to get 7 million. Or Danny Garcia supposed to get 6 million. Danny Garcia supposed to get 5 million. Danny Garcia and so forth, so forth. When the factual number was 3 mil, flat fee, low ball offer, bruh. And we want to talk about networks, we can talk about that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Now, Danny Garcia got notable wins. Bud Crawford doesn't. Facts. Now go ahead.
Danny Garcia has notable wins at 140. Bud Crawford cleared 140 out. You idiot.
Danny Garcia did it first. Better competition. Better you can't compare.
My turn.
Are you
Bucho,
done?
put that fucking
Are you
mute on
done?
this.
Yeah. Hold on. Let him talk, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Danny Garcia, like I said, at 140, accomplishment. At 147, what Danny Garcia did was lose his 2 biggest fights. You idiot. When goddamn Bud Crawford came up to 147, he won the fucking belt. So what are you talking about?
Are you done? Any boxing fan first knows Danny Garcia was the original boogeyman, 140, and he's still the original boogeyman at 147. And guess what? Those two losses you talking about that's on his box rec, like I said before, 36 and 2 robberies on paper, aka 38 and 0. DSG, 38 and 0. Facts. And guess what? Spence agrees with me. Facts. Lenard for the money team agrees with me. Facts. But he know who won that fight between Danny Garcia and Porter. But he dancing around. He know what's up. So like I said, go back to 3 mil flat fee offer, but he gonna offer Khan, who Danny Garcia knock out in 3 rounds. Khan tried to survive, but Danny Garcia walked his ass down, got him out of here. You know what I'm saying? And also that payday was a good payday too. Danny Garcia versus Khan. Now, when it came to Bud and Khan, he offered Khan $7 million. Bud didn't really make that much either in that fight too. In the gate, and it was like a failed pay-per-view on that part, right? So you gonna offer Khan $7 million and offer Danny Garcia, who has a better resume than a Bud, $3 million flat fee offer, bruh? And we know this is a big fight, big money fight. Go ahead, bruh. Semantics. Explain. It's just I got more though. I got more. But go ahead.
Okay, well, that's because the offer was valid, bro. It was valid because once again, you can call Danny Garcia the A side, but he don't have a goddamn belt and he ain't done nothing. So he's not the A side. And when you talk about Khan, why they offered Khan more money, because Khan is a bigger draw. Whether Danny Garcia has a better resume or not, Khan came with a fan base that justified the money that they offered him. Danny Garcia is a cherry-picking idiot. So he didn't justify the $3 million, if you ask me, but that was a proper offer, especially because it gave him the opportunity, again, to get what he doesn't have, a belt. The only thing Danny Garcia has is some fans running around like you saying he was robbed.
Are you done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. If they didn't stole Danny Garcia belts, when Danny Garcia 7'5" Keith and 8'4" Porter, better than Ugas, Spence, and Granados, you tell me what offer Bud would have made if Danny Garcia would have had his factual belts that were stolen from him. And secondly, Danny Garcia, even though he's 36 and 2 robberies on paper, you still got to come correct with the bread, with the money, with the gate, with the perch. Danny Garcia holds more weight than a Bud Crawford, fan base alone, numbers alone. Danny Garcia selling out Barclays 8-9 times, about to verse Spence, about to be 10 times. You got to come correct with Danny Garcia, bro. And that $3 million flat fee offer was a low ball, intentional duck on Bud Crawford's team. And Danny Garcia been called out Bud Crawford and said, I quote, bro, I fought you for free. Why not do it for some millions? But you got to come correct with those millions, buddy. So you gonna offer Khan $7 million, and you talking about Danny Garcia got to negotiate? All right, if you're gonna negotiate, you ain't give him enough time for him to even do so. And then on top of that, you indirectly gave an offer to a non-promoter, but his manager, Angel, which you supposed to call Al to make the fight. Did Bob call Al?
Okay, so are you finished? Okay,
Al
since we only got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, I'm going to go ahead and mop you up right quick. I just put a video up on my channel, you idiot. On the 25th of January, Errol Spence and Danny Garcia agreed in principle to fight. He turned down the Bud Crawford fight because the motherfucker didn't want to fight Bud Crawford. This is why before he fought Granados and before Errol Spence fought Sean Porter, those motherfuckers already faded goddamn Crawford out. This is why he turned down the $3 million flat, because he never had any intentions of fighting Crawford, because he know he can't beat him. Crawford didn't duck him. He already agreed in principle, and as proof of this, you idiot, he agreed in principle on the 25th to fight Crawford, to fight Spence, which means Crawford was never in the intentions. So how the hell do Crawford duck when him and Spence already agreed to fight each other and they never planned on fighting Crawford? Stop it. Stop it.
Okay, you done? Are you done, semantics? You and your speak your lie semantics ass video. I debunked that right now. And your casual ass Danny Garcia hater rhetoric, false narratives and shit. Let's go down the list, man. Let's go back down memory lane, bro. Now, Bud Crawford versus Benavidez, 10/13/2018. Right? Danny Garcia fought on April 20, 2019, right? We're gonna talk about some dates, bruh. We talking about the Granados fight, bruh.
There's
Hold on,
40
bro, don't cut me
seconds
off.
left, man. 40
Don't cut me
seconds
off,
left.
bro. Danny Garcia was already in a situation with her Granados, right? And then you came at Danny Garcia after Danny Garcia got robbed. You trying to lowball Danny Garcia. You had no intentions on fighting Danny Garcia because you lowballed him and you offered Khan 7. Now, on top of that, Danny Garcia, they call Angel, right? And they offered Angel, they talking about 3 million and all that shit, right? But they know who they got to call. Call Al. The networks got to work together, right? So, you know, if Danny Garcia was on,
All right, that's it. That's it, man. You waited too long. You should have gone straight to the point. But that's it.
Yeah.
Guys, we
nah,
got...
we gonna
JFL won
go
the
on,
No,
debate.
bro. I
no,
got
it's
more.
over, man. We gotta get this going.
JFL won.
It's not over, bro.
JFL won.
Yeah, it's
over,
crazy,
bro.
man, because y'all defending
That 3 mil flat fee offer, bro.
D Jefferson, bro, when y'all don't let JFL speak, bro. So
What do you
not
mean?
cutting
He
it
was
off.
speaking the whole last fucking minute.
Oh,
It
go
was-
and cry in your pillow. Who gives a shit?
Nah, all
Danny
right.
Garcia was already lined up.
Maybe
with
we'll do a
Granados.
round 2.
And guess
Maybe we'll
what?
do a
And
round.
guess
Maybe...
what? The
Danny
lowball
Garcia was
offer.
lowballed, bro, by
Guess
Terrence
what? The
Crawford. You
lowball
guys
offer.
don't.
All
Danny
right,
Garcia,
all right.
hey,
Well,
hold on.
listen, if
Danny
you
Garcia was already
guys...
lined up with Granados, and then that lowball.
All right. Hey, listen. We gotta
Come on,
continue,
man.
okay?
Stop
We
playing
have
with
another
BDA.
match here. We have another match.
Ain't
So...
no muting, bro. Now we gonna continue this, bro.
Well, hold on, JFL. Let me body up Stuart
Anyone
Little
mute?
real quick,
Anyone
bro,
mute?
and then you can body D Jefferson, bro. Like,
Yeah,
let's get it, man. Let's
exactly.
get it, Stuart
Already
Midget, bro.
body D Jefferson,
Let's
and
get
it's
in this
all
work,
narrative.
bro. You wanted
All
this
right.
work. I'm gonna give you this work, bro.
Stu, are you
Hold on,
there?
hold on. Chill, hold on. BDA,
What? Yeah.
don't be muting, bro. All I'm
Yeah,
saying
well,
is this.
stop talking.
When they try to offer, hold on. When they try to Bud Crawford.
Jesus Christ. This guy doesn't get it. All right. We're gonna move
Well,
on.
Hey, y'all,
just give me
y'all
1 minute.
ducking the
Butcho,
debate
just
smoke,
give me
bro.
one.
Yeah.
Butcho, just give me 1 minute. I'm just let me reply to my girl.
All right. All right. All right.
Yeah, run,
Now I'm
bro.
gonna fucking-
Run, bro.
All right.
Now
Then
I'm gonna
let's bring
body
back
bag.
DSFG.
Now I'm gonna body pound.
Well,
right,
I want to
body
bring in my
bag,
topic so I could let Story Midget let it sink in a little bit. We're gonna talk
We
about
talking about that
Mikey
Spence fight.
Garcia
Whatever,
and why
bro.
Mikey Garcia deserves a Pacquiao fight, bro. We're gonna talk. That's gonna be our debate because I
Okay.
know he's a known Mikey Garcia hater, bro. And Johnny boy, you could get it too, bro.
Johnny, are you ready for this?
Jefe, 1-on-1.
1-on-1. All right. Johnny was in the chat. All right.
But JFL had great points, man. You got to give it to him.
Go on.
All right. Hold on. Let
Go
me
ahead.
say...
No, let's get this over and done with quickly. And it's one of them where you just want to go in, get a bit of rust off, and get it over and done. Get it over.
Don't
and done
bitch out
quickly,
now,
move on to
bro.
the next.
Don't bitch out.
All right. Here we
I'm
go.
here, and I.
Here
Hey,
we
how can I
go.
bitch out when I'm here?
Let's get this work, bro.
10 minutes. Go ahead.
I want to start out the debate by saying Mikey Garcia deserves a Pacquiao fight, bro. Debate me.
Mikey Garcia don't deserve a damn.
Okay, explain yourself, bro. You can't just be saying words just to say words, bro. Explain why Mikey Garcia don't deserve the fight when he's a 4-division champ. He's 36-0, bro. He's a money man. Like, come on, bro. They called him the Mexican Mayweather, bro. Like, come on, that fight would sell by itself, bro. Mexicans versus Philippines, bro. Like, come on, bro. What else do you want, bro?
The Mexican fucking Floyd Mayweather Senior, more like, get out of here. I mean, look, this guy comes in the ring out of shape all the time. He's more interested in being a fucking copper, isn't he? He's more interested in being.
He ain't a cop, bro. He ain't a
fucking
cop.
than
Stop
he is
saying he's a
fuck.
cop. He's
Look,
not a cop.
That performance against Errol Spence was fucking comical. And I tell you, the most work that guy put in on that night was the celebrations at the end of the round to say that he'd survived. Another round survived by Mikey, celebrating that he's still alive. And that's how desperate it became with Mikey. What I mean, look, beating Broner,
Jesus.
beating who else? Look, this guy yes, if you want to go back to 135, he deserves to be in there with the big guys, the top guys. I haven't been there with any of them guys, but 147, have a word with yourself. Come on, man. Why is Pacquiao going to even... What? Anyway, what about the Mikey a fucking a big draw? Is he? I don't think he is.
Mikey's a big draw. He's the last person to do 1 million views on Showtime, bro. So explain how Mikey Garcia is not a big view when he sold out the Staples Center, bro. He sold out the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, bro. He sold out the Texas Dallas Cowboys facility, which is 15,000, bro. Like, how is Mikey Garcia not a draw? And who is Manny Pacquiao? He's gonna fight a Bud Crawford, who hasn't done anything. He's a fake pay-per-view draw, bro. He's a bum. He lowballed Danny Garcia, and he's been ducking all of his career, bro. So explain yourself, bro. You can't just be saying things just to say things, bro. Let's keep it consistent, man.
Yeah, let's. Mikey's a snitch police officer.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Johnny
Hey, hold
boy.
on, bro. Hold on,
It's
Johnny boy.
one-on-one. Stu, go
Sit
ahead.
your ass down, bro.
Stu, where? I think
Stu
Stu
ran.
had some issues with his. No, Stu had some
Grandfather
issues with
couldn't
his
sit me
dogs.
down.
Stu had some
Right,
issues.
yeah, I'm here, right. Look,
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't looked at the numbers of Mikey because guess what? He's irrelevant to me now. I don't
No,
care
no.
nothing
Okay,
for
you
this
just
guy.
bodied yourself. You're like,
Let me
oh, I
fucking
haven't
finish.
looked at
Did
the
I
numbers,
interrupt
bro.
Let him talk,
When the
man. Let
numbers
him
give the
talk.
real facts, so
All
we
right.
can't go by opinions. I'm giving you out.
All right.
If you
let
let
him
me
finish.
fucking finish,
Yeah.
I just said I don't really know the number, but all I know is I don't hear anyone really saying about what a star this guy is. I mean, I can't remember any. Did they make any money, Errol and Mikey? I think they broke even. This guy's no fucking Canelo. And look, in terrible shape, boring to watch, just no charisma. You know, what is it such a... What is about this guy that's such a superstar? I don't get it. He was a good fighter back in the day when he was fighting little guys. He wants to fight these 147 guys. He gets beat by all of them. What, you think a win against Broner is going to impress me? Get out of here.
All you said was opinions. I
Pacquiao
gave you
will beat the
facts. I
shit out
gave
of
you
Mike.
numbers,
Pacquiao
bro.
will beat the shit
And
out
the
of Garcia.
pay-per-view did great numbers, bro. It did 400K, bro. They made over 50 million in that fight, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
And they sold out
400K
the
is
Dallas
shit, man.
Cowboys Stadium, bro. So
400K is shit.
explain how
400K
Mikey Garcia is
shit.
not a draw, bro. You can't just be making up shit just to make up shit, bro. We got to keep it consistent. We got to keep it fair, bro. And we got to keep it 100. And that's what the sport of boxing is lacking. We have fake historians like Stuart Mitchell, bro, giving out fake news, bro. He's a UK fanboy, bro, and he don't keep it consistent. What does Mikey Garcia's body and him being a cop have to do with anything, bro? I'm talking about Manny Pacquiao,
all right,
Mikey
then,
Garcia.
show me
It
a good
makes sense.
performance you've
It's the
done then,
biggest
mate.
money fight in
Fucking
boxing,
show me
bro.
one good
So-
performance. He's
All
calling
right.
out. Yeah.
Go ahead, Stu.
He's calling out all these fucking guys. This guy's such a narcissist. He thinks he deserves the big guys now. This is little Mikey we're talking about. Jumped 2 divisions. Why don't you go and fight a monster division at 140? Why don't you fight them monsters there? They'll be good fights. I want to see him in them fights. Not fucking going through the motions at 147. Getting pieced up by the best guys. Pacquiao. He should be giving Mikey a shot. He should be giving someone else a shot, like Sean Porter. Sean Porter deserved a shot. Even Danny deserved a shot ahead of it. What's Mikey done at 147? Absolutely fucking useless at 147 for me. And I don't care what anyone, El Jefe or El fucking Jaffa Cake, whatever your fucking name is, don't matter to me. When you're only as good as your last performance. For me, his last performance was average at best. And he's still calling out the big guys. Yes, he is. But what's he done to deserve it? Earn your way.
You know
Earn
why
your
Mikey
big fights.
Garcia deserves it over Sean Porter? Because he brings a bigger audience. He brings bigger money, bro, and he brings a bigger crowd, bro. So do you capiche? Capiche?
I don't give a fuck about audience. I want to see good fights. And guess what? I ain't seen Mike in a good fight for a long time. I mean, it's just like,
What do you mean,
go
bro?
back
He
and
was
watch
in the
this.
fight of the year with Lipinets, bro. So I don't know what you're speaking of, bro. Like, you're not
Yeah,
keeping it consistent.
Lipinets.
You don't keep
The
it consistent
fight
with
of the
Danny
year with-
Garcia.
the fight
You don't
of
keep
the
it
year with
consistent with Mikey
Lipinets.
Garcia, bro. With Deontay Wilder, bro. So I'm looking at a pattern right now, bro. It's like you got something against the PBC. So explain yourself, bro.
All right. Explain yourself.
Lipinets. Say no more.
Capiche? Capiche?
Lipinets. Say no more.
That's right.
Fight of the year with Lipinets. Say no more. He should be going through Lipinets like a fucking doorway, not having fights of the year with a guy. Get out of it. Let's go back to the time where he fucking shit his pants and got. Hey, let's go back to the time when he shit his pants and didn't want no part of Salido when he pulled out. We want the big brave Mikey, yeah.
He outboxed
Didn't want
Salido.
no part.
Recap. He
Didn't
outboxed
want no
Salido, bro.
part of it.
He had a dirty tactic fight with Salido, bro. Salido, he broke his nose. He was fighting dirty. He was hitting his balls, bro. Like, come on, bro. And then Salido beat Lomachenko, who you praise so much, bro. So that even makes Mikey Garcia's victory over Salido even better, bro. So you could beat that.
Compete what? Say that again. I didn't hear it cut out.
Well done.
G. Jefferson, you got body, bro.
2 minutes, actually 3 minutes. 3 minutes left.
Look,
No, because Story
don't know
Little
what
ain't
to say
giving no
about-
facts. All he's giving is opinions, and I gave him facts, numbers, statistics. Like he sold out the Cowboy Stadium, bro. Meanwhile, Sean Porter is fighting in an empty arena versus Ugas, bro. So how does Sean Porter deserve a fight over Mikey Garcia? So you bodied yourself with that statement, bro. If you would have said Danny Garcia, then I would understand, because Danny Garcia is a ticket seller, bro. But not Sean Porter or not Bud Crawford, bro, who don't bring nothing to the table, who lowball Danny Garcia. So you got to explain yourself, bro. You can't just give out facts just to give facts out, bro. When Danny Garcia
I don't know what you
and
want
Mikey
from me. What do
Garcia
you fucking
are
want
the
from me?
biggest ticket
What do
sellers,
you
bro.
want from me? What do you from me? I just told you he fucking shit his pants and bowled against Salido. There's a fact for you there. I just told him he went life and death with Lipinets. Useless Lipinets. Let's be real. I don't care what any of you fucking clowns
Lipinets
chat.
beat Lamont Peterson, bro. So how is Lipinets
Oh,
not good?
Lamont
Explain
Peterson.
yourself, bro.
Put him in the Hall of Fame.
He's
What do you
already a Hall
want
of
from me?
Famer.
You're
He's a
talking-
4 division champ.
This is the
Manny
worst
Pacquiao
subject you could have
is an
picked, 'cause
8 division
there's
champ, bro.
nothing to
It
talk
makes
about,
sense,
Mikey.
bro. That's the biggest fight, bro. That fight would do over 500,000 in pay-per-view sales, bro. So I don't
Who are
understand
you?
why you say that
Who are you
Mikey
fucking? Who are you, Espinosa or something? Are
Mikey
you
Garcia
Espinosa? All
does
you
deserve
seem to
the
be worried
fight,
about is
and you
pay-per-view numbers.
of the fight when he really does, man. So let's keep it consistent. Let's keep it 100, bro. You're part of the IBFP punks, bro, who don't understand the sport of boxing, who don't get the sport of boxing, bro. Let's keep it consistent, man. And I've been talking about the sport of boxing for months now, bro. You're talking to a real OG historian, bro. Me and Jay have been
Stop
breaking down the
pumping your
sport for
chest,
months
Hefe.
now,
You're a
bro,
little bitch.
where we debate and we kill all these narratives, bro. That's why we got to come to BDA to
Can I just
school
say
y'all,
something,
man. And to Luchu
Hefe?
Bucho, bro.
Hey, hold on.
Consistent at 100 at all times.
Honestly, Hefe, honestly,
Go ahead, Stu.
this is torture.
Go ahead,
This is
Stu.
absolute torture. You have to be one of the most stupidest motherfuckers to ever grace this channel, and that's some
You
achievement.
still.
I tell you that.
There's
You are a
competition.
dipshit.
There's
I can't
competition.
take you serious. You want me to fucking sit there and talk about Mikey like this is an interesting topic. Everything about this guy's fucking boring. Just go and listen to his interviews. Fucking talk a glass eye to sleep. Watch his fights. Put you in a car. The guy's everything about him boring. I don't know. You picked the worst topic you could have picked.
There you have it.
Mikey, can I get in a word, Bucho, if you don't mind?
Facts, Tommy Guns. I
well,
won the
hold
debate,
on.
bro.
There's
Debate
nine-
is over.
All right, debate's over. Hold on. All right.
I was just wondering how long's Mikey gonna sit on his fat ass, drink Modelo's, and try and join the police department for,
Hey,
bro?
BDA,
Yes, go ahead.
how you gonna hit the gong so early on me when Smanchy wasn't even saying nothing, bro?
And
didn't even
what
let
do you
me
mean?
finish,
You
bro.
had 10 minutes. And the
Let
gong-
them finish their debate, bro. Come on, bro.
Well, maybe
And
later.
then I'm gonna go at Gonzalo.
I already bodied him though, but you know what I mean?
All
I had
right.
more facts to give, bro.
Well, I guess the winner was Stu.
Flawless victory.
Wait. Hold on, BDA. Hold on, bro. How is
Oh,
Stuart
wait.
the widow, bro?
right.
Let the chat choose, bro. Let
Yeah,
the
all
chat
right.
choose.
Let the
man.
chat. I'm just joking. Let chat always decide.
Don't be joking like that, bro.
Guys, just give me 2 seconds. I need to read some super chats. Virtuoso, thank you for your contribution. He says Danny Garcia is worth. Hold on. Danny Garcia is worth the price of this super chat. So $2. Santos Romo says Spence and Garcia crowd was 47,525. That's not a sellout at Cowboy Stadium. Cowboy Stadium seats almost
Yeah, but did you see the price of
100,000.
the tickets, Butcho?
Yeah.
They're going for about $15, man. Fucking, you can't even get a coffee in England for that. Get out of here, man.
Interesting point.
Cheap ass fucking tickets. How many did you? You know, when you, it's true though, man. If they were $100,
UK fans
or
always bring up the
$500,
tickets, bro. When they give out tickets for free, bro. Like, come on, bro. Nobody in the UK is a bigger ticket seller than Mikey Garcia. The only person that sells more tickets than Mikey Garcia is AJ.
Jumping on here.
Other than the UK, no UK.
Deal with these fucking mindless little dickheads.
El Heavy, I know quite a few people in boxing. I talk to boxers, trainers. Trust me, and a lot of them have actually said about in a lot of American cards. There's people outside that night giving tickets away to get people in the arena to say it looks good for the TV. They give tickets away. Big fighters that you think are big stars, they give them away. So look, that's where we are.
Let me ask you something. Since that debate is over, would you like to try to debate that same topic again?
No, D. I've been asking for one real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, Johnny. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jeff. Debate him, bro. Debate him, Jeff. Go ahead.
Oh my God, dog.
Y'all gotta chill out with that, man.
Holy shit, dude.
All right, calm down.
Jesus, fuck, man.
All right, Johnny, calm down, man. Jesus.
Tell all these kids to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
then,
I'm gonna
Butch.
mute them. I'm gonna mute them.
Yeah. No, I want a 10-minute debate about Mikey joining the police department. How about that? Me and Hefe. Let's do it right now. Stop ducking, Brad.
Before you do that, bro, hey, BDA.
Yes.
Johnny Boy's on his period.
Hold on. What do you want, DSFG?
All right. So, like I was saying, they're trying to make that fight happen in March.
No, hold on. DSFG, we're gonna take a little break from that debate. We're gonna move on. So Johnny Boy wants to debate El Jefe. I'll give it 5. I'll give it 5. I'll give it 5 minutes because I don't think we need 10 minutes.
Smoke and then we'll start.
Yeah. All right. Oh, you're gonna go for a smoke? Okay. All right.
Yeah, bro. Go get your smoke, bro. You're gonna need it, bro.
All right. We have intangible. I guess intangible boxing. Are you there?
Yeah, bro. I wanted to challenge. Yeah, bro.
What's going on, Chauncey?
Yeah, bro. What's up, man? I wanted to challenge you to a debate. Kosai, I think Kosai Galaxy. I hold the position that Kosai Galaxy is a better fighter all time than Ricardo Lopez, man. Debate me, bro.
Go ahead, JFO. You could take over that.
He doesn't want to take on that.
Ooh, you ducked me. You ducked that smoke.
Ain't no duck, bro.
It's a duck.
G. Jefferson, you got body, bro. Get out of here with your false narratives, bro.
Facts, man.
DSFG, you already lost that debate. Didn't you see the chat?
Nobody
You
lose
lost by a
nothing, bro.
landslide, dude.
Get your casual stuff out of here.
All right. You know what, guys? People in the chat, they can't take you two guys anymore. They're getting tired, and maybe we should take a little break.
Here's the thing: they can't take a loss, bro. Like you can't.
No, you can't take a loss. You got body, bro. You unfactual, bro.
Well, I got something, bro. We'll go on mute, bro. BDA, we'll go on mute, bro, and we'll only speak once Johnny Boy comes back, bro.
All right.
With you, DSFG, you're a fucking clown, bro. You don't shut.
And then they're saying to open the phone line, bro. I don't know if you want to open the phone line to hear the people say what they want to talk about the debate and who they think won the phone line, bro. We'll go on mute, bro.
All right. We should open the phone lines, but it's gonna be too chaotic. We have a lot of people here now.
Bro, how you going, yo? Gotta get the rest of my time, bro.
You had 10 minutes to debate D. Jefferson. You used your 10 minutes, and now you gotta wait. All right.
Jesus.
All right, Johnny, are you back? He's not back. All right, guys. Pee break, coffee break, cigarette break. We'll be back in a few minutes. 2 minutes, I guess.
I ain't going nowhere, man.
Hey, when's that card of D. Jefferson tomorrow? The Navarrete card?
I think they fight tonight. Well, yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, Thursday.
No, it's Saturday. They fight Saturday. Navarrete fight Saturday, bro.
We got fights tomorrow. Let me pull the schedule up, guys.
I think Maloney fights tomorrow.
I want to give a big shout out to that little Filipino kid who beat the shit out of Josh Greer last night too.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, JFL, man, are you willing to debate me on Kosai Galaxy versus Ricardo
He said
Lopez?
Danny Garcia ducks no one. Debate me.
All right, we were
Danny
okay.
Garcia's got 5
Yeah,
losses.
man,
Debate me.
salute.
All right, we're gonna start 5 minutes.
Me and Hefe.
Yeah. What do you want to debate up? What do you want to talk about? Police.
Mikey going to the police department.
All right. Wait for the gong. Hold on.
What you gonna do when they come for you?
38-0, bro.
Yo, I'm just curious if Mikey's not joining the police department like the fat little snitch that he is. How come he went for training? Police training. Hefe.
No, well,
start
the
with
story is deeper than that, bro. Let me explain. You want me to explain, bro? You're gonna keep on
Oh,
talking.
I don't
bro.
want an explanation.
Capiche?
I want a 10
Capiche?
second answer.
Capiche?
Go ahead.
Capiche?
Go ahead. Quickly.
Mikey Garcia joined the police department, bro, because in California, gun laws are very strict, bro. So it's very hard to have a gun. So what Mikey Garcia did, him being a very smart man and a man that respects the Second Amendment, bro, he went through the police academy training, bro, to be able to get a license to hold a gun, bro. So,
is that
so Mikey
what it
Garcia
dog?
is
Well,
not
check
that he's
this
a
out,
narc
check.
or anything, bro.
Okay,
it's just that
it's
he
my
wanted
turn,
to.
Hefe. Now it's
Hold
my
on,
turn.
bro. Let me
Okay.
speak, bro. BDA, mute it, bro.
Let him finish.
Jesus.
Johnny, just let him finish.
Well,
Then
let me
you'll-
get my point in. I have a
Wait,
gun.
bro. I'm not even
Well, hold
done,
on,
bro.
hold on.
I'm not even done, bro.
Okay, finish your point, then Johnny can respond. Go ahead.
Mikey
Yeah,
Garcia.
don't let Johnny have his say, big show,
Well, hold
man.
on,
Don't let
bro.
this guy
Come
just
on,
take
bro.
over.
Come on,
Johnny,
BDA.
Johnny's
Come
a
on,
panel
bro.
member, man.
All right, but okay, hold on. But all right. So you know what, Jefe? Let Johnny Boy. Then you will go ahead. Go ahead, Johnny Boy.
Oh,
Bro,
and I'm
go
just
ahead.
you know what's funny? I got a gun, except we shoot people in Chicago. We don't need fucking laws to tell us what to do. But I didn't have to go to the police academy to learn how to fucking shoot a gun. I did it on the block. Like he's never done that. Yo, I'm just curious. Is he gonna sit on his fat ass and drink Modelo's all day until the police academy calls again, or he can spread his cheeks when Errol Spence calls him back for a rematch, or what's going on with that, Hefe?
So you just self-incriminated yourself, bro. And Mikey Garcia is not a criminal, bro. He's a man of God. He believes in the Second Amendment, bro. And he's a working citizen, bro. So I don't know why you're comparing yourself to Mikey Garcia, bro. And you don't let me finish about why Mikey Garcia went to the police department, bro. You're trying to make it seem like Mikey Garcia is a narc when he's really not.
Guys, we can't talk at the same time, man.
I watch ES News, bro. I watch ES News.
All right.
I give a fuck. I watch ES
Get your
News.
game up, bro.
How long has Ellie Setback been hiding?
And you're an Ellie Setback hater, bro. You're an Ellie Setback hater. I don't know why you hate him, bro. Ellie Setback gives us the best coverage in boxing, bro.
Okay, Hefe, shut up. Let me talk. Excuse me. Ellie Setback's a little weasel bitch from Israel who wishes he was Mexican and talks like fucking Smiley from Training Day. He's a poser.
Outstanding.
Nah, bro. Ellie Setback's a real one, bro. He's helped out Robert Garcia, bro. Robert Garcia is one of the best trainers in boxing, bro. So I don't know where you're getting your facts from.
How many Mexican people is Mikey Garcia going to arrest when he becomes the Mexican Rudolph Giuliani?
Bro, Mikey Garcia is not a narc, bro.
Is he going to make his arrest his quota?
Mikey Garcia is a real street dude, bro. He grew up in Oxnard, bro. The true hoods in California, bro. So I don't know what you're speaking of, bro.
Fuck his whole hood.
Real OGs, no other OGs, bro. And you can tell Mikey Garcia is an OG.
Yeah. You're right. That's why me and Stu and D. Jefferson and Gonzalo are all buddies. We're OGs. We know each other. We speak to each other. You, on the other hand,
I got JFL heads. He's a true OG, and he's a true associate of the J4B clique, bro. You don't know anything about the J4B clique, bro.
No,
the J4B clique was started to kill these narratives, bro. That's why me and JFL are true OGs in this game, bro.
I wipe my ass with your whole clique. I run through your whole little crew like it ain't nothing.
Hey,
bro.
BDA.
Butch, yeah. What?
Can I go, bro?
No, 50 seconds
how many
left.
times have you put boxing gloves on before, dog?
I've been sparring my whole life, bro. I grew up in the hood street fighting, bro. I grew up in the hood, bro.
Okay.
I grew up in the hood, bro.
Really?
So
You're
don't try to
talking
bring
about
up the
this
hood
OG
to me,
shit,
bro.
and you're
Like
talking to
me
somebody
and
that actually
JFL are
has
from the
been
hardest
sparring
hoods
his
in the
whole
US,
life.
bro. JFL's from Philly, bro. North Philly, bro. And if
Hey,
you
hey,
anything
Can I
know
speak?
anything
Can I
about
speak?
North Philly, bro,
Can I speak?
it's
Can I speak?
it's a murder capital, bro.
hey,
And then El Jefe is
Man,
from Oak
fuck this
Cliff, bro. Go
Philadelphia.
ahead,
Fuck
JFL. Speak to them,
Philadelphia
bro.
too. Now here,
hey, yo,
how about this, dog? How about this?
Keith,
It's funny because
Keith
I can tell
Urban
you're lying.
and
You're a little
Sean
shit, but
Porter
I've been
and
fucking
Danny Garcia
punching
was
since
already
I was
tied
4
double
years
fights,
old,
bro.
son. Don't come over here and fucking
They don't
dog.
dirt
Get
no
the
Bud
fuck out of here.
Crawford.
You ain't never put on a pair of gloves in your life.
You
Heartless,
can't come
you
to Oak
fucking
Cliff, bro.
wanna be
You're out
Aztec
it, bro. You
warrior,
can't come to Oak
cocksucker.
Cliff, bro. You can't come to Oak Cliff, bro.
Is this,
And
is
you
this a
can't come to
debate?
Philly also, bro.
3
Oh,
mil
the
flat
gong,
fee,
the gong.
low ball offer.
That's why Coco Tyler called you out, bro. And you bitched out when he gave you the location, bro. Why you bitch out when Coco Tyler gave you the
All right,
location, bro?
that's it.
Go Cliff
Quiet.
and Mikey Garcia.
Quiet. It's over. All right, the people in the chat will decide who won this debate, El Jefe or Johnny Boy.
What
Go
a
ahead.
highly intelligible case that El Jefe brought to the table. This,
All right,
this
listen,
truly
we're gonna-
changed my perspective on
Guys,
life, man.
We're gonna take a break from DSFG, and we're
Ain't
gonna take a
nobody
break
ducking no
from.
Bud Crawford.
All right, this guy's still talking. All right, we're gonna take a break from El Jefe and DSFG. All right, just for a few fucking minutes. We'll have somebody else debate because
bro.
we'll have somebody else debate. Oh Jesus! All right.
Oh my gosh, bro. It's the thing is this with these two. Like a debate, man. Bucho, this is my advice for you. When those two motherfuckers are on the debate, keep your hand right on that mute button.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, that's what I did after.
When they shut the fuck up. That's the only problem with debating. This is why I don't debate. Don't allow DSF. El Jefe comes on but I don't allow DSFG on my channel at all because they don't understand etiquette, bro. They will cut you off and keep talking. Like that's no debate, bro. You got to hear both sides.
Exactly, Butcho, man. He's the sort of guy that let his own panel members take Kovalev treatment against Ward and just start there and do nothing.
I would like to debate El Jefe. I would like to debate El Jefe.
Oh, okay, but let's take a little break because
Yeah, let's
we
take
can't
a
have El
break.
Jefe debate everybody and DSFG debate everybody. It just gets boring. Yeah.
I'm sorry too, Butcho. I just heard Stewart trying to speak, and these fucking two morons just mumbling on, and then I was like, you know what? I'm jumping on here, and I'm gonna fucking.
We're gonna take a little break from these guys. All right.
But I'm gonna. I would like to. If he ever comes back, I would like to debate DSG on zero pull style.
Okay. Well, you might debate him. Go ahead. Go ahead, Stu.
I didn't have no problem. Look, I didn't have no problem with Johnny stepping in because it got so ridiculous to me. It wasn't even a proper. It was a match. We might as well have been fucking Scotty Too Hotty and Grandmaster Sexy in their tag team.
This is the thing. Look, El Jefe brought up some interesting points, but it's nothing that anybody doesn't already know. We've been speaking about Mikey Garcia like for 2 years now. So all this information is nothing new to anybody. Everybody knows this. Okay, now him and the Pacquiao fight would be a good fight. It's an interesting fight, but let's be real. Speaking about Mikey Garcia and Danny Garcia is like not setting the boxing world on fire. It's like nothing new, you know?
Yeah.
And another thing is this. Being a draw doesn't mean you deserve the fight. That shit ends it right there. Because he just kept saying Mikey Garcia's a draw. Here's the thing, bro. Terrence Crawford is a fucking champion.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Is a draw. He got his ass whooped by Spain. He barely beat a fucking Vargas. He deserves the fight. That makes no sense. How does he deserve the fight over a fucking unification? That's idiotic, bro.
You could put me and Mikey Garcia in a gunfight on pay-per-view. I'm your Huckleberry.
Crawford could be the lamest, most unpopular fighter in the planet. But I still think he gives Mikey Garcia a really, really good fight and beats him. Now, I think the Mikey Garcia Pacquiao was also an interesting fight, but I definitely think that Crawford beats Mikey, and I don't think that Crawford's running away from Mikey. Now, speaking about those pay-per-view numbers, it didn't sell 400. I think it sold 350,000.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Guys, I just want to read this super chat from Lao Few. Love from New Zealand, bro. Murder capital, bro. I'm Samoan, so it's El Kefe Ikik. All right. Love from New Zealand.
That whole saying, bro, like every 5 seconds makes people lose their patience. Yeah, that's why I didn't even want no part of him because I mean he irritates me, man. He gets my blood boiling. But I don't want to be
bro. You wanted
disrespectful.
no part of him because he was bringing that heat.
Exactly. You didn't want that smoke.
Yeah, man. You were ducking that work,
Yeah,
bro.
tangible. It's no need. Real too. I was letting you talk, but it's no need for you to challenge El Jefe or DSFG, especially on the topics that you talk. Those motherfuckers don't know nothing about the history of boxing, bro. Not a goddamn thing. There's no need for you to challenge them on that. He lost before they started in a debate like that.
Thing is, though, right, I always say, right, when you debate about a fighter and his resume, they have to be wins. Because I could show you 50 fighters, 100 fighters with all the names in the world on them, but they're all fucking defeats beside them. So what good is it to you? It's like Darnell Boone. He's got one of the best resumes ever in the light heavyweight division. All losses. You know, a little win here and there. But, you know, this is what I'm saying. It's like Danny. Every time he was in a big fight, he failed to deliver and he lost.
Yeah.
You know, so what do you want from me?
Well,
Like
he
Mikey
claims
had
they're
his
all
chance to
robberies.
shine. He talked to look. He even nearly convinced me he had a chance against Errol, but then I stopped smoking weed for a few days, and reality kicked in. So look, this is where we are with Mikey. Terrible to watch, and until he proves himself to me, I don't care for the guy too much. I mean, let's be real. He'd rather be in fucking Hill Street Blues than the fucking boxing ring. Get out of here, man.
You know what else, Stu? It's and that's why I just wanted to just to tear into El Jefe's ass. But here's another perspective on the whole Mikey Garcia, Terrence Crawford thing. When you look at these two guys, we're talking about deserving the fight. When you look at these two guys at 140, who did better? Crawford cleaned out the goddamn division. And then when they move up to 147, Crawford goes 4-0. You get your ass demolished and barely win against a guy who you should demolish. What the fuck are we talking about here?
Hey, do you guys think that if Crawford ever fought,
That's a good point.
do you guys think that
That's
if
a really
Crawford
good point,
fought-
D. Jefferson.
Yeah, let me add something to that too.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, Bucho.
I just want to say quickly, do you guys think that if Crawford fought Spence, that he would get dominated like Mikey was?
Oh no.
Hell no.
But let me just add to what D was saying real quickly. Mikey was a unified 135-pound champion. He had 2 of the titles. Lomachenko had the other 2 titles. He was undisputed. His fat ass wanted to drink Modelo and move up in weight. And also, could have fought fucking Crawford for undisputed at 140 pounds. But what did you do? Played the waiting game. Crawford moved up, fought Jeff Horn, vacated all them belts, and then fought Lipinets for a vacant title. Boom. Hold this L, El Jefe. El Chica.
That's what I'm talking about, Johnny. Everybody knows that information that I'm not saying that you're doing anything like not cool, but everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. But these guys, they want to make special points about what they're saying, but everybody knows this information already.
Yeah.
It's just those of us. It's just that we're willing to admit that information and say that information. Unlike let me tell you something. That kid's gonna go to a Ryan Garcia fucking outdoor workout one of these days, jump the barricade and get his fucking ass tackled by the cops because he wanted a hug from Twink Garcia. That's what's gonna happen to El Jefe.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, we have a phone call. 773 on the air. 773.
Listening to Andre Ward and Tim Bradley yesterday announcing fights, I mean, could they get any more biased? When I was watching that main event, it was all about who was the kid from Chicago? What's his name?
Greer.
How's Greer? What's Greer doing? Or what can Greer do better? And even after the fight, what does Andre Ward do? He doesn't tweet congratulations to the Filipino kid. He just says, "Oh, look how well he handled this fight." See, this is the problem with this A-side, B-side stuff. They want to shine all the focus on the A-side. They don't want to give any props to the Filipino. Came here on someone's home turf in America with everybody against them. The judges obviously against him with that Dave Moretti scorecard, horrendous scorecard. And what does he do? He drops him twice, whoops his ass. You know, Andre Ward and Tim Bradley can do is, well, I don't know, man. I think this is what he needs to do better. Not congratulating the Filipino. And the same thing happened in that Georgian fight. He was talking about Isaiah Jones. Oh, Isaiah Jones, he's better than this. He could do a lot better than this. No, maybe that's not. Maybe the Georgian is just a beast. Maybe the Georgian is just that much better, and he's making him look like that. And this is the problem with these announcers. They need to get Paulie Malignaggi in there to call it down the middle instead of Tim Bradley and Andre Ward. Obviously got an agenda, got a chip on their shoulder, and it's clear as day. What do you guys think?
I think you're right.
Now let me just say this. I enjoyed the fights last night. The DeMarco fight was great until the fucking scorecards came back. That was a damn good fight, and I enjoyed the Greer fight. I was trying to root for the kid because he's from Chicago, but then I saw him running around the ring like a fucking bitch, and I was like, you know what? I hope this little Filipino motherfucker knocks his bitch ass out. Well, fuck, he's from Chicago or not.
Yeah, he was. Plania came
I
out.
agree with
up,
the caller
twice.
because. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead.
Yeah, just the announcers, man. They're not calling down the middle. They got it. It's always from the a certain fighter they liked point of view. He needs to do this better. Oh, he could do this better and this and that. Instead of highlighting what Plania is doing, instead of highlighting what that Georgian's doing, pressing forward, making Isaiah Jones uncomfortable, having him fight off the back foot. They don't highlight those things. It's all about which fighter they want to highlight. And that's a problem because with this A-side, B-side, who they want to promote, who they want to get favorable in the spotlight, and that's what I don't like. That's why I think Paulie Malignaggi is the best announcer in boxing, period. No one even comes close.
Yeah.
You got Matt Kellerman, a complete clown. Andre Ward, obviously biased. There's all a bunch of clowns.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let D. Jefferson. Hold on. Yeah, good point. Yeah, he might be the best. D. Jefferson, go ahead.
I was just going to tell the caller, I kind of agree with you about Paulie Malignaggi, but you got to keep something in mind. Paulie Malignaggi is one of the best commentators if that son of a bitch didn't bet on the fight. If he bet on the fight, he can get out of pocket too.
Yeah,
I've seen him do it before.
Yeah.
I agree with the caller. Look, Andre Ward doesn't like to watch wars. When a fighter, especially if he's American, starts taking too much punishment, he starts criticizing on his style, talking about he's taking too much punches because he was obviously more like a boxer. So when he sees guys go to toe, he always has something negative to say about that. He don't support that too much. Good point. But as fans, we want to watch exciting fights.
You know what? And I can understand like the Shakur Stevenson shit because he's his co-promoter, but like this other bullshit, yeah. Kevin's right, bro. Like my favorite, aside of the OGs like Lampley and Larry Merchant and and Manny Stewart, the rest of soul. No, my favorite's Al Bernstein. He's been around for 60 fucking years. OG.
Yeah, I like him too.
Oh my!
Well, that's just me.
You know what the problem is? People don't realize the perception announcers can have. They can really persuade an audience, a crowd, at home. Like if they're not sure what's going on, or maybe it's a close fight, all the announcers got to do is highlight something that they like in a certain fighter, and everybody's saying, "Oh, he won," and that's the problem. You got to have somebody call it down the middle, not biased. Andre Ward, Tim Bradley, obviously biased towards the black fighters. I hate to bring it up, but that's just the facts of the matter. They were very biased towards the black fighter. Didn't like seeing the George.
No, come on, bro. I mean, let's be real. I don't think Andre Ward is quite. I mean, I think he was quite neutral when the Tyson Fury Wilder fight was.
Yeah,
he was quite good. Yeah, I mean, look. Ward even said, "Don't get me involved with that race nonsense." My dad's white,
Yeah.
you know. Ward's not like that. Look,
Yeah.
if anything, Ward's more to do with the network. He's probably bum licking the fighter that's on that network, if anything. But it's definitely not a race fit. Look, Andre Ward might be one of the dirtiest fights to ever grace a boxing ring, and a lot of people, but. He's down the middle, and he's a nice guy, Andre Ward. If you don't like Andre Ward, you just got to be a fucking loser, a horrible bastard, really. What is that?
Stu, you know what? You know what, Stu? I didn't. I'm sorry, D.
With Andre Ward, people got to keep this in mind. I agree with Stu. He does do a good job, pretty good job of calling it down the middle, but he's still a company man, just like Lennox Lewis, just like Tim Bradley. So they're gonna have to, at some point, they're gonna have to lean toward their own company. But with Andre Ward, another thing why we can't call him a racist. The motherfucker's half white.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just gonna say, hang on. If Andre Ward was a racist, why did he tell Fred Barbershop to go fuck himself when he said Fred was coming up to him with all that?
Exactly, Johnny.
And not to mention, hang on.
Please, racist. We just said
Andre Ward, I didn't care for much inside the ring. Outside the ring,
I like Jackson.
Hold on. Everybody's talking at the same time. Jesus Christ. All right, we got guys.
Talk, man.
All right, Johnny and then the caller and Kevin. All right, so Johnny then Kevin.
All I was saying was that Andre Ward, if he was racist, he wouldn't have told. He's half and half. First of all, second of all, he's half and half. First of all, second of all, if he was a racist, he wouldn't have told Fred Barbershop to go fuck himself, which he did. And also, like I say, I didn't care for the man inside the ring so much, but Andre Ward's a fucking gentleman outside the ring. He's a nice guy. What the fuck you got against him?
No, look.
All right, hold on, Kevin. Go ahead, Kevin.
Okay, after Kevin.
No, I don't think he's racist. I didn't say that. I just said he might be a little bit biased. He might like certain fighters to do well. Maybe it's the American. Maybe he wants to see the American do well over the Georgian and the Filipino. It has nothing to do with race or maybe American thing. I just noticed.
I agree with that.
Noticed the way he was calling the fight. I just noticed the way he was calling the fight, and it wasn't down the middle. Is that how it works? I thought they were all in the same promotion. I thought the Georgian, the Filipino, ain't they all under the same banner?
I don't know. Anybody else?
I agree with what he's saying about him being a little biased towards the American and biased towards a certain style of fighting that resembles his. Because when he's in a tough fight, when he was in a tough fight against Kovalev, it's like he knew deep down in his heart that he lost. And I keep thinking that when he's calling a fight and he sees a fighter that's in there tough, and most people think that he's losing, but if he could find a way to give him credit, it's almost like he's trying to convince himself that the guy that's struggling is showing good character, that means that he could possibly be winning, to convince himself in his heart that he did well against Kovalev. He's always trying to root for the guy that can box well, but to the eyes of everybody is losing, but he's game. But he favors the boxer.
All right, Kevin. Thanks for calling, man. We gotta take another phone call. All right.
My last point.
All right, quickly. Yeah.
My last point is talking about the fights. Is that dude, that Greer kid? He lost to that Russian. What's his name? Popov. I remember watching that other fight with the little Russian dude, and he got a gift decision, and they're trying to hype this dude up as a next contender or next title challenger. He got a gift decision, and then in this fight he got dropped twice, outboxed for 3/4 of the fight. Man, they gotta relax with the pushing certain fighters with their little agenda, because it's not a good look when they get put on their ass. But I'll leave it at that. Take it easy.
All right, thanks for the phone call.
Yeah, I want to say something though. I heard somebody say that Andre Ward's one of the dirtiest fighters of all time. Don't get me wrong, he is dirty, but that's reserved for a special club. Like, I don't think Ward quite reaches that.
No, he's in that club, I think.
Nah, man, he's not as dirty as Bernard Hopkins or Klitschko. Like, those dudes were like 10 times as dirty as Ward. And Ward was dirty. He headbutted and held and things like that. Those two were incredibly dirty.
And I told y'all, a small civilization lives between Hopkins' two front teeth, dog.
It's a whole ecosystem. All right, guys, we're gonna take another phone call. All right, 443 on the air. 443.
The whole ecosystem. All right, guys, we're gonna take another phone call.
Yeah, you should mute your YouTube.
443 on the air.
I
443.
can hear myself.
Hey, how's it going, my friend?
Oops, too late. Call back, man, and mute your YouTube, man, please. All right. So, who wants to say something, Gonzalo?
Just the way he hit Kovalev on the nuts in that rematch was really dirty, and the way he fought Mikhail Kessler was really dirty. And you speak about the meaning of those fights. Those fights were like the biggest fights in his career, and those are the ones he decided to fight 30.
Yeah, it's very true, Gonzalo.
We should have a show on that.
Dirty against them, but that still doesn't compare to Klitschko holding 160 times against Povetkin, holding more times than he actually landed punches, and him also intentionally picking Povetkin up and throwing him on the ground, literally.
But maybe Klitschko's
watching Klitschko in that fight was like watching a Jack Johnson fight in the 64th round in the heat.
But intangible, you gotta understand something. I get that point, but you gotta understand this too. Clinching is a part of boxing. Hitting motherfuckers in the nuts is not.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Elbow shots.
Excessive clinching is not a part of boxing.
Headbutts.
I wanted to get now for clinching.
Headbutts. I mean, maybe Klitschko cheated a little or just fought dirty a little bit more, but or more in more fights. But Andre Ward put on clinics of dirty fighting. Like this like memorable moments. The Kessler, Sakio Bika. If he would have fucking hit him with that elbow, he could have killed him.
All right, guys. The caller's back. 443. You're back. Come on, let's go.
Hey, Mr. Bucho, how are you, my friend?
I'm pretty good.
Good. So let's talk about a little bit about the racism in boxing, right?
All right.
Look at this. Black Lives Matter.
Give me an incident.
Black Lives. Look at what's going on right now. What about All Lives Matter? What about Tyson Fury? Look at how they're trying to gimmick and make him look like it's so embarrassing how these LDBC, these black people are trying to make it.
We're gonna get in trouble here. All right. Yeah.
That caller right there already came in with the wrong energy. Because I'm gonna tell you why I say this. It's already been proven. All you got to do is go on the internet and look up Lives Matter. It's not even an organization or a movement. It was only designed to counter Black Lives Matter. But when you come on here with that energy, you talking about All Lives Matter, you already have a certain, and then you said black people. I'm black, you idiot.
Yeah, he's not LDBC. That's the thing. Anyways.
And you can't couple all black people together because I don't do that discrimination shit. So that last caller, go smack yourself.
Don't generalize, man. Don't generalize, bro.
Man,
that's not necessary.
This is what I tried to say to that guy yesterday. You know, you can't confuse the two. LDBC. Look, every LDBC is black, of course they are, but not every black person is LDBC.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of black people that don't like Deontay Wilder, that don't like Errol Spence. You know, and when people like you just come on here and make the show toxic. This is what I mean. I don't know you are. You might be a nice guy, but that comment really, no need for it. We're talking boxing. Leave all that black lives, white lives matter. Just leave all that for the news stations and the TV channels, because I come in and get away from that, and we're a diverse fucking show, man. Look at us all on the panel. We've got Mexicans, whites, we've got fucking Italians, we've got blacks, we've got all sorts on it. And I don't really want to get involved with that shit anymore. This is why I've kept away. You know, I don't come on this show much no more, because it got toxic with that Wilder Fury thing. It was all about race, and then when you look what's going on at the moment, I could just imagine how toxic the boxing community was. So I've just stayed away. My life's happy at the moment, mate. I fucking get up in the morning with a smile. Things are starting to fall into place. I've had a I don't want boxing and all this negative. I don't want all this negative shit in boxing to drag me down again. So that's why I'm cherry picking my moments.
Listen, bro, I'm a white boy who talks like a black guy, and I look Puerto Rican. So what the fuck does that mean? so what are you gonna do?
All right.
I'm the same color as Miguel Cotto, son. Like especially right now with the sun out, bro. Like the fuck, it doesn't matter. What does it matter? Doesn't matter.
All right, we have a phone call. 857. You're on the air. 857. Going once, going twice. 857. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, even if they do like Wilder or Spence, as long as they're not harming anybody or being derogatory, it doesn't mean anything.
I don't like Wilder.
Hey, yo, did y'all ever see that movie Street Kings with Keanu Reeves before, bro?
Yeah.
Remember in the beginning, he's like when he's going to do that shit with the Chinese guys, and he's selling them guns or whatever, and he's like, he's like, and the fucking Chinese was like, what the fuck's that supposed to mean, white boy? He's like, I can't. Well, if I can't tell the difference, who can I? He's like, well, check this out, bro. And this isn't me being racist. You got eyes like apostrophes. You drive Jew and you talk black. So how the fuck am I supposed to know what kind of third world dog munching motherfucker?
I remember. Let me tell y'all this too.
Hey, what's Kevin from Chicago talking about? What's Kevin from Chicago saying? I'm on my soapbox for what? I just don't get what he's on about. I mean,
I think you made a joke about Joseph Parker saying he's honorary white or something. Or maybe you didn't say that. I don't know. That's what I read.
I don't know anything about it.
Anyways, 857, you're on the air. 857.
Yeah. Hey, it's your boy, Jimmy Mack.
Hey, what's up?
Me.
What's going on, everyone on the panel? Hey, I just wanted to say, I don't know what that last dude was talking about. He was smoking pole, but JFL has officially lost every debate that he's been a part of. In El Health, I think FA too. I think they've lost every single debate so far. So.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's go.
Your third eyebrow. Oh, Cliff.
He wants to come back.
I just wanted to say too. I heard yesterday. Stu said something funny. He said, "I don't know why you American guys, you guys always want to shout somebody out." So I just want to say shout out to BDA.
All right.
Yeah, get it now. It's very true, isn't it? I mean, Americans can't finish a sentence without shouting someone out. I mean, I don't know why they do it. It's just a culture thing. I'm not mocking them for it, but they just do it all the time, aren't they? Fucking sitting there and shout out the T-Bone and shout out to everyone else. I mean, let's get on with get on with it. You know what I mean? But it's all tongue in cheek, brother. All tongue in cheek.
I'll hop back in the chat. You guys have a good day.
All right. Thanks for the phone call.
Hey guys, I want to say two things. First thing I want to say this. You don't have to like my dude, Tyson Fury. But one thing he does consistently, and he's done it more than one time. Anytime these fucking stupid ass reporters come up to him and try to pull that race, he shuts
he does, D.
He shuts it down immediately.
You know what's funny? When they had, I think it was the last press conference for that Wilder rematch. And somebody brought that shit up, D. And Tyson Fury was like, dude, check this out. This isn't black and white. This isn't a fucking race war. It's two guys with boxing gloves on. Pull the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's dumb.
And the next thing I wanted to say was this. SFG, stop trolling me in the chat. The only motherfuckers these guys voting, he just put in the chat that the last caller, Jimmy Mack, magical votes don't count. So listen, the only votes that don't count in the BDA Kumite DSFG is yours and fucking El Jefe's. Those are the only votes that don't count because y'all idiots win even when you get demolished, like you did today.
Yeah.
So go smack yourself.
They're like turds that just won't flush. You just press the button and nothing. They keep popping up again. Their heads keep popping up again. Just absolute fucking donuts. I mean, if there's a moron around, Butcher will find them. You know what I mean? So that's
my
where
job.
we are.
That's my job. Guys, we lost connection for a few seconds, so the phone lines they got taken out. So I don't know. Somebody was calling. I'll try to get this back online. By the way, El Jefe is like he really wants to come back just for 5 minutes. I'll let you guys decide what you want to do. I'll let you guys decide. I'm not gonna get involved.
Hey, Butcher, you love this, don't you? You love it.
What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know what you mean.
Butcher loves it. I bet Butcher. I bet Butcher inbox El Jefe. Come on for another 5 if you want, El Jefe.
No, he's in the chat. Check the chat. Check the chat. He said, like, I just want to come back for 5 minutes. That's what he said. Go check the chat.
Yeah, but 5 minutes with El Jefe is more like 5 hours. That's the problem.
I agree. Listen, guys.
What was they calling you before, Bucho? The Mexican Jerry Springer? Isn't that what they think?
So.
5 minutes. 5 minutes with El Jefe is like 2.5 of bro and 2.5 of something else.
I mean, listening to El Jefe talk for 5 minutes is like 1,000 centuries of fucking staring at a wall, as far as I'm concerned.
To be honest with you, I'd rather put on dolphin and whale sounds on my stereo.
By the way, guys,
it's like hey, Johnny Boy.
JFL has nothing but opinions that he calls facts. That you said that perfectly. So you come up here with this bullshit and opinions and you say facts. And Garcia 38-0 facts. No, 38-0, and that's not a fact. You idiot.
All right, guys.
Hold on. I mean, I don't know. Look, I might be wrong, but I don't see Mikey as this superstar that everyone keeps talking about. I mean, I don't know. I don't live in America, so I'm not sure, but I just haven't seen it.
Mikey is not a superstar, and most of the people who did like him don't even like him no more because he's been worthless for the past goddamn 7 or 8 months. He ain't no goddamn.
Like I said, look, one thing Mexicans don't accept is you're not giving it the all. They'll accept you're losing. They'll accept that you're getting knocked the fuck out. They'll accept that. But not giving it all. They just don't accept that. And I just think they've seen that a few times from Mikey, and I think that's why they turned on him. Leo Santa Cruz, another one. They can't stand that fucking guy. No. Hey, what happened to Victor Ortiz when he used to he barely made it alive out the arena. So this is what the Mexicans don't take. They take, they just don't take to people not giving it the all. The quitters.
Guys, hey, hold on. Can I just say something? Can I say something? Two super chat. Chris K, thank you for your contribution. He says Dr. Fauci lied to the United States. DSG, Danny Garcia equals greatest of all time. So that's okay. That's a lie from Steven Schneider. Thank you for your contribution. He says Bucho is a Mexican Don King. Oh, come on. That's a compliment. That's a compliment.
I'll give credit to El Jefe and DSFG for something. They really know how to polish a turd.
Barely know how to polish a turd.
Outstanding.
All right. So what do we do here?
Your facts, bro. Your facts, bro.
Yep.
All
you dudes know how to say is bruh, X, and hater. That's the only fucking 3 words you got in your fucking heads. That you
Kevin, do you want to say something? Wait, hold on. We have Kevin, I think, here. Kevin, going once. Oh, hold on, Kevin. Sorry, my fault, Kevin. My fault. You're muted. Go ahead, Kevin.
Someone's a bigger draw, so that means they deserve more. I mean, aren't we in a meritocracy-based sport? Shouldn't the best fighter get the best opportunities? Just because someone can bring in more fans, that means they automatically get to have a title shot or something? That's exactly what's wrong with boxing.
It happens all the time. Yep.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
But what people fail to realize, look, if Crawford fought Pacquiao, a lot of people would be tuning in because a lot of people would mostly think that that Crawford would win because he's the younger guy, he's the bigger guy. So I don't see the numbers of Mikey Pacquiao being that much bigger than a Crawford Pacquiao because that was more like a passing of the torch.
Pacquiao's going to bring the numbers. Pacquiao's a proven commodity, so.
That's right. He'll bring the numbers to both fights.
Yeah.
The Crawford fight, if you're a real boxing head, that's an interesting fight.
Yeah, El Jefe said that Pacquiao was the B-side against Mikey. I mean, fuck it.
No way.
Is that what he said? Yeah, I didn't hear him say that.
You could mention Mikey Garcia in front of like boxing fans or boxing heads. Maybe they don't follow it all the time, and there's a good chance that you have a few people be like, who's that? You can mention Manny Pacquiao in the middle of anywhere, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's that great Asian fighter." Even if they didn't know where he was from exactly, but they'll know as soon as you say his name, they'll know that who you're talking about. So how
Listen,
the
how the
hell is he the B side against Mike?
But you know what?
Hold on, hold on. Sue wants to say something. Sue wants to say something before. Go ahead, Sue.
No, yeah, I was just saying. Look, this is how popular Manny Pacquiao is because when I obviously went to renew I got a new car recently. I renewed it again, so I updated it, and I was speaking to the guy, and he goes, "What?" He took my details. He took mine. I said, "What's your name?" He goes, "Oh, Manny." I went, "What? In Manny Pacquiao?" And he went, "Yeah, that's the one." So, like I said, this guy was just a normal salesman, just from England. Said Manny Pacquiao, I knew straight away. If I'd have said Mikey Garcia, he'd have been like, "Who's that guy?"
Yeah, he'd be like, "What are you talking about?"
Who's Mikey? You sure you went about the other Garcia that was in the fucking Mafia movie? What's his name?
Which guy?
What's his name?
Which movie, still?
You know. Oh, come on, man! The Garcia you do is sound bites. You do
which movie?
Which one? Which
Oh,
soundbite?
fuck knows. My brain's gone. I've spoken some strong weed, didn't I? It's fucking.
Which soundbites?
It's killed about fucking 50 brain cells since I've been on this show. It's too strong for me. But look, my point is, Manny Pacquiao's known all around the world. That Mikey Garcia is barely known in fucking Texas.
Stu, are we even debating this? Are we even debating this? I mean, this is insane.
Can I say something?
Yes,
can I say something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hefe, let me just say this.
No, hold on.
Let me say something.
Johnny. Guys, come on.
Andy Garcia, by the way, Andy Garcia I was talking about. Go on, crack on.
Okay. Yeah, Gonzalo wanted to say something for a while.
Let me just... Yeah, just waiting for the song to go by. Look, Butcher brought up a good point the other day. We're talking offline. When was Manny Pacquiao's prime? From like 2010 on forward. The last... If El Jefe is 20 years old... Mayweather fought Pacquiao around 6 years ago, so you weren't seeing his prime. At that time, El Jefe was around 14, 15 years old if he's 20. He didn't see the best Manny Pacquiao. So it's very easy for somebody like him to dismiss Pacquiao because they weren't even conscious of anything at that age.
Yeah, exactly.
They're fucking 13, 14, what do they know?
Exactly.
Efe's a casual. He's a casual boxing fan.
Check this out. And I was 11 years old watching Pacquiao beat the shit out of Barrera in 03, dog. I don't know shit.
I just told him the other day, you was scratching you was itching your dad's balls while I was watching boxing.
Yeah, I'm
fucking born yet.
Listen, I'm 7 years old.
Your dad's nutsack. I started.
Oh, and I'm
7 years old, right? Sorry, good, Johnny. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Real quick, bro. I'm the youngest one on here, okay? And you ain't got shit on me with boxing, nothing, dog.
Yeah, you're quite for young. Yeah, you're quite a knowledgeable guy, man. But look, I remember fucking 7 years old staying up to watch Hagler fucking Leonard. My dad let me stay up. You got me. This is not just in America where you can stay up till 10, 11 o'clock. Fights over 4 or 5 in the morning. And I remember my dad waited because I was into boxing from a young age. My dad, like I said, a lot of boys, they get up and there's a little fucking transformer toy and stuff like that. No, not my household, mate. My wife bringing boxing gloves, fucking weights and stuff. Don't know my toys. Do you know what I mean? But I love boxing from the start. And I remember watching Hagler. I was fucking, 7, 8 years old when that fight was on. And I remember my dad woke me up, said the fight started. I remember fucking eyes like piss holes in the snow, but I remember watching it. Very rare you'll see a 7-year-old on that sort of age staying up to that time to watch boxing. That's always been in my blood. But a lot of these guys, I mean, you know, they've been watching since Manny. They've been watching since Manny Floyd, really, haven't they? Some of these guys.
They came into boxing around that time.
Yeah, exactly. And bro,
when I was
little, dog. I remember this shit because my dad made a killing on the gambling. The first big fight that I remember when I was like 5 was the first Holyfield Tyson fight.
All right, guys.
My dad made a bet a bunch on Holyfield.
All right, guys.
Yeah, at that
So
age, I was already
Bucho,
lacing
real
him up,
quick, I
going
gotta
to the
make this
gym.
point before I head out. I just want to make one point before I head out.
yeah,
All these young guns calling out an old lion, clearly on his last days, Manny
yes,
Pacquiao. They're looking for that red panty night. It's really, they better be careful what they wish for, because they might get in. They might be in for a rude awakening. But they're trying to pick off an old legend with that red panty night. 40 years old.
hmm
You know what they need to do? They need to do a little round robin to all get the honor to fight Manny Pacquiao. I think that's my idea.
absolutely.
Yeah,
All right.
I kind of see it like this. Can I bring a comparison? It's like when people dismiss Mike Tyson because they didn't watch him fight in his prime. They could easily like not say that many good things about him. But if you watched him during those 5 years, I mean, he was really good. That's how a lot of people think nowadays because they didn't watch him in their prime.
That little 10-year stretch for Pacquiao anyway, from the first Barrera fight until the Marquez knockout. Those 10 years, like 03, like 2012 or whenever he got knocked out. That 10-year stretch right there was Pacquiao. Right there.
Yeah, the best Pacquiao, the best Pacquiao ever was when he, obviously I've said it before, when he came with the Bolo Young looking Pacquiao. That fucking one, that was bashing at Margarito, Hatton and Cotto and all these people, just De La Hoya steamrolling them, not just beating them, steamrolling them. The guy just looked number one pound for pound fighter in the world by an absolute country mile around that time.
Yeah. But also even before that, because this is when he was climbing the divisions. When he wasn't popular, he was already going from flyweight to welterweight.
But the thing is, though, honestly, Pacquiao only started getting really big when he went to welterweight for me as a world star. I mean, I knew Pacquiao as you did, but Pacquiao he wasn't a major star. He might have been in Philippines, but he wasn't a major star around the world. It's only when he started going. I know he had some wars with. I know he had some good fights. I know he had good fights with Barrera. I know he did. But look, just fighting Barrera, Morales and all them, just didn't make him superstars like it did when he knocked out all these other guys, when he beat De La Hoya up and Hatton and all them guys.
Yeah, but you can agree you can agree something that in hindsight, those accolades of him becoming champion in different divisions added to the aura that later gave him more credit because he was carrying all those.
Exactly. That's what made him a superstar. That's what made him a superstar, Gonzalo. They could say 8 times world champion. Because let's be real.
That's right.
Manny Pacquiao. I think Manny Pacquiao was probably a big in his prime was a bigger name than Floyd. I really do. I mean,
it's the credentials and the resume. Added to the style of fighting. Right? Okay,
let me just say this real quick, bro. Pacquiao was already a pay-per-view fighter well before he went to welterweight. Like all them shits was with Morales and Marquez, all that was on pay-per-view. He was already a very well-known pay-per-view fighter, but when he moved up to welterweight, he became a fucking global, mega star. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Hold on, Johnny boy. And I know you don't like the dude. Let's keep one thing real. Let's keep it 100% here.
Sure.
His money demand right now is strictly because of Floyd Mayweather. Not having that fight with Floyd Mayweather. I mean, having that fight with Floyd Mayweather, earning that $100 million, that kind of draw. We got to mention that. Yeah, he was a star and all of that, but that Floyd Mayweather fight, the biggest money fight in boxing, that shit has a lot to do with him being the big draw that he is. A lot to do with it.
He was already making big money before that.
He was already
It
on
goes
paper
both ways.
15 times.
I think that harmed Pacquiao. I think that harmed Pacquiao. I think that harmed Pacquiao, that fight. It harmed him. For me,
I think so too.
I mean, let's be real. I mean, that performance
he
did him no favors whatsoever.
He made
Sorry, Recognize. Go ahead, brother.
No. What he's saying is he made a lot of money for that fight. But I'm not saying that I disagree. But Pacquiao also helped Floyd Mayweather.
He made a
bankroll. Yeah. Hold on, let me finish the point real quick. He made Mayweather's bankroll go up too because what was happening was there was that anticipation that Floyd.
Yeah, the build-up. Yes.
Pacquiao's gonna fight. And you could see that their money started going.
But the only reason he made
yes, exactly.
Wait, hold up. The one thing is they earned that. Pacquiao was beating the shit out of Cotto, beating Oscar De La Hoya, beating the shit out of Margarito. So to say that, one guy was giving the other guy a boost, nah, they earned that. They got there because they, especially with Pacquiao, he was putting unbelievable performances on. So yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but my point is,
yeah. Go ahead, Stu.
quickly, I'll only be quick.
Let me just tell Bucco something real quick, fellas. Yo, those two fucking kids are going ape shit in your chat right now, Bucco.
Yeah, they want to
just forget about them. Just don't give him. Just forget about it, man.
He wants 5 minutes, but that's too much, man. Right now, I mean, we already have.
What are you gonna say, Stu?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I think with that Floyd Pacquiao fight, it hurt both guys. I'm not picking out Pacquiao, both guys, because this was a chance. Pacquiao was a superstar before he fought Floyd. That's why he got paid good to do it. At the end of the day, I just thought the performance from both men was a disgrace, and it hurt boxing badly. I mean, like I said, I've said this 100 times on this show. The amount of females that I saw that signed up for this fight and bought it, stayed up late. Girls from the UK, this is not America. This is the UK, 4 or 5 in the morning. Girls that I never thought even liked boxing on their Facebook saying they've ordered it with the girls, all got drunk to watch it. And the next morning you go on Facebook, they're saying what a shit fight it was and what a pussy Floyd Mayweather is. Hurt boxing, mate. When women are starting to mock fighters, that's when boxing's got problems. And that's where I'm with it.
I've met broads that would tune Floyd up in a street fight. I bet you.
And wasn't that when Pacquiao got thrown under the bus by Bob Arum afterwards, and he took a dip in his pay-per-view sales? He's recently done better with the fights that he has taken. If you want to cater to the casuals like El Jefe, I mean, he's fought Thurman and all these guys now that maybe he's seen those performances and could kind of give a little credit to Pacquiao, but he never saw the prime one. And I think the Mayweather fight was it helped him a little. It might have helped him a lot more than a little, but the De La Hoya fight really catapulted Pacquiao into people perceiving him as a little guy beating up the bigger guys.
But if you're in your early 20s,
because I remember people fearing
his prime. You never saw Pacquiao fight his prime. So if you start in your early 20s, if you're in your early 20s and you just start watching boxing and you see this fight, of course you're gonna have a wrong impression. But you got to go back. You got to go back and listen to the old school fans that are older than you that say, "Yo, dude was a beast." And there's video evidence you can check for yourself. So
that's right.
People talk about Manny Pacquiao's not the A side versus fucking, I guess, Mikey. I don't even know why people want that fight so bad. What is Mikey like? Show me the performance that Mikey did that would tell you, oh, this would be a great passing the torch. Mikey beating Manny Pacquiao. What fight was that? I'm curious.
Look, yeah, totally agree. Recognize you hit the nail exactly. Just go back and watch. Look, and I can say that fight is a decent fight because they're similar in size, and Mikey would look to counter Pacquiao like Marcus did, But that's about it. I mean, I can't keep talking about it all day.
I mean, look, bro. Here's the thing. If you look at Mikey, why are we talking about Mikey? First of all, Mikey fucking sucks, and he's a police officer. But anyways, second of all, the list of guys Mikey didn't fight is a lot longer than the ones he did. That's all I'm gonna say.
And Mikey's been talking about fighting Pacquiao for many, many years. People don't realize how long he's been talking about it.
In his mouth.
And it's like he's been saying this since he was a junior or a junior lightweight, that he one day wishes to fight Pacquiao, and it's like, look, obviously they're not. It's not a fight that most people are interested in. If it happens, all right, whatever. But
yeah, but
this whole thing that Pacquiao must fight Mikey Garcia, it's a ridiculous.
It is, bro. It fucking is, man. I mean, how deluded is Mikey? He's almost as deluded as Amir Khan. I'm waiting for Mikey to come out of a statement like, yeah, Golovkin's there for me. Fury's an option. This guy says there's no limits to his delusion. Do you know what I mean? Come on, mate. Just begging
details.
Just begging the big paydays, mate. That's all he's looking for. He's looking for the big pay. If he really cared about boxing, he'd fought Lomachenko.
Ain't fighting nobody, dog.
Why didn't he enter that 140 tournament? Hang on a sec. 1 minute, Johnny. Why didn't he enter that 140 tournament if he really cared about making a legacy?
He wasn't confident.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those fighters.
Here's what he's gonna do. Hang on, Gonzalo. Let me. Here's what he's gonna do. Sit on his fat ass, drink cervezas, and wait for some big fucking paycheck to come. That's what he's gonna do. Okay, he doesn't care. He doesn't like boxing. He wants to be a police officer. He doesn't like boxing. He's there to get paid. That's it.
Remember those fighters from the RGBA gym that laughed at Manny Pacquiao, Margarito, and Rios? I don't know if
the shit beaten out of them. Yeah, they all got the shit beaten out of them.
They got bad luck. They're kind of cursed. I'm not saying Mikey's that guy, but they don't have a.
Brandon Rios was always a fucking punk. I never liked that scumbag.
Yeah, he is a piece of shit.
Fucking punk.
He was biggest weight bully fucking for the last 20 years. Rios was when he was at 130, 135. I mean,
I remember Pacquiao beating him up so bad he actually started crying. That's how bad he beat him up. Jesus Christ, man. He had his head swollen. He had his head swollen. It was the. I know he was crying because he was in pain. That's what that was.
Look, Rios, man.
Yeah, Rios.
Punching bag. He's just a punching bag. I mean, this guy, he had sort of like brain damage at 26. He could barely string a sentence together at 26. So that's a sign of a fighter just took too many shots. And when you watch Brandon Rios fight,
he would drain himself. He would fucking drain himself to make what was it, 135? Remember that shit? He would look like a skeleton.
Oh, mate. I remember when he fought John Murray, innit? He fought John Murray from the UK. And John Murray was just hitting him with loads of shots. He was just swallowing them like Pam. And every time Rios landed, fucking rocked Murray to his boots, man. The guy was like about 147 in there that night.
Yeah.
And just far too strong for those guys. As soon as he started going up fighting guys his real size, well, we all know what happened.
Yeah, they started beating him up.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens.
I think his biggest claim to fame was
get figured out once you start fighting in your own weight.
His best fights were the ones against Mike Alvarado. That's what made him famous, I think. Got him those opportunities.
Alvarado had his own issues too, man. You know.
That's right.
Drug issues and shit like that.
Yeah,
you could be a drug addict and still know how to fight, but it doesn't help you. When
Alvarado reminds me a bit like Rosado. He's a bit like Rosado. Just on his day, good people problems, but just seems to be on the end of ass whoopings more often than not. Do you know what I mean?
Think of the name recognized Mile High. That has anything to do with
Mile High. That's a good one. That boy was a mile high, for sure.
Mikey Garcia looks fucked, man. I remember before El Jefe used to bring all this shit up. I remember you guys talking about why you guys want to bring up Mikey Garcia's name. And now we're talking about him all the time. And he hasn't fucking fought. And it's during the coronavirus.
You know why I knew Mikey Garcia?
Got something for y'all. I want y'all ideas on this. Luke Campbell versus Devin Haney.
I would like that fight. Yeah.
I just had a big blowout 3-hour fucking debate on not 3, but a debate on my channel about it, and they blew off my goddamn topic and kept going back and forth on this shit. I think I started it because I picked Luke Campbell. And then people start going ape shit.
I gave you my opinion earlier on that, didn't I, D? So
yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah, I'll leave this to the boys for the.
I think it'll be a good fight. Yeah. I mean, I don't. Right now, I can't say who would win.
That's right.
I think that's a 50-50 fight. Straight up.
Look, to be able to assess a fighter, you would have to see him step up gradually against tougher competition to really know what he's about. Devin Haney, he's a good fighter, but he struggled against a tall guy similar to Luke Campbell in his last fight that was like unheralded, like a South American kid. So, I mean, I could say that, yeah, this be a tough fight, but I would really have to see more evidence of what Haney brings to the ring as a professional to really give you a good understanding of what type of fighter he is.
You know what I want to see? Bro? I want to see Ryan Garcia versus Ricardo Mayorga with them in a machete fight on pay-per-view. That's what I want to see.
Mayorga.
Yeah.
They got a lot of sugar canes in Nicaragua, so
do you know what I want to see? Derek Chisora Derek Chisora versus James Butler in a street fight.
They know how to fling that machete in South America because they got a lot of sugar cane.
Chisora probably win because he got the weight on him. You know what I'm saying?
So, you remember when they were trying to teach Thurman Merman to box on Bad Santa? That's Ryan Garcia right there. Come on, put your dukes up. Get mad. Get mad. That's Ryan Garcia right there, bro.
Dan, he refused to take the fight in July 4th, right? And he put out a tweet. Now, I think Virgil Ortiz is stepping in later on that month in July to fight.
Who was he supposed to fight? Garcia.
I don't know who he's supposed to fight, but he rejected the offer.
Yeah,
maybe it was Linares. Was it Linares?
He turned Linares down. See.
They made him an offer recognized, but he refused it, and he put out a tweet. You're supposed to be my promoter, not a hater. That's what he said.
You know what the best thing is? This shit is this, and I know, like, you guys are older than me. I'm sure you like this shit is like pussy shit to me, dog. You talk shit about all these fucking dudes. All these dudes talk shit about Lomachenko, Teofimo, Devin Haney, Tank Davis, the man who's putting food on your table, Oscar De La Hoya, everybody. You talk shit about everybody and do nothing. That's what kills me, dog. Like that shit is that's millennial gay shit, dog. Gay shit. Like, I can't relate to that in any way, shape, or form, bro. We used to have soldiers like fucking Gotti and Ward and Barrera and Morales. Now I got Twitter bitches like Ryan Garcia. Fuck out of here. Yeah.
And he's got an advisor, and look, to his credit, he's getting a little bit more shine than what he deserves because he got those 2 first-round knockouts when people didn't believe, like his own promoters didn't want to put him in against Romero Duno, I think. And he knocked out this other guy too, so he's riding that shit like to the coattails, like, you know.
Yeah,
he needs to step it up.
He's trying to ride that right on that train of those first-round knockouts. But I want to see you try to do. I want to see you do that to Linares. Let's see if you can do that to him. I think he beats Linares, but I bet you Linares gives him some fucking problems. And even if it's like a spot here or two, I bet you it's some problems that, you know, will make fans excited. But I mean, I don't know what the offer was. Ryan Garcia looks like somebody you can't trust. Like De La Hoya better keep an eye out on that. For real.
Yo, what killed me about the whole Linares shit, dog, is Linares doesn't talk, bro. He does his talking in the ring. He doesn't speak. He doesn't speak hardly at all, Linares. He doesn't go around doing interviews and blah, blah, blah. Ryan Garcia talked so much shit about him. He finally fucking poked the bear enough times. Linares was like, all right, fuck that, dog. Let's go. What's happening? He's nowhere to be found.
It seems like they're. I'm not saying you should be afraid of your promoter, but they don't really have a lot of respect for De La Hoya because they surround themselves by advisors, and they're like, "Well, we refuse this," but then I guess De La Hoya's in fear that these guys could just break the contract and go somewhere else. But before, and I mean, many fighters they want to respect. They're always giving credit to Al Heyman, respect to Al Heyman, but I don't see they have that little fear for De La Hoya like that because that's your boss in the end, right?
Yeah.
Putting food on his table. All these nice little gizmos that Ryan Garcia has. He should be thanking De La Hoya for that. Instead, what does he do? He talks shit.
That's what I'm saying, Johnny. Yeah.
He has more respect from his fighter than De La Hoya does.
What campus? Y'all gotta remember that. I agree. Ryan Garcia is being an idiot. I already called him an idiot, but hippocampus. He's 19. What is he? 19 years old. His brain ain't even finished developing yet, so he ain't thinking straight.
He's 20 or 20.
You guys think that the loss
is developing until you're 25, so he's still fucking too young.
Yo, you think that loss of respect has a lot to do with?
I just want to see him go up to Wilfredo Benitez and tell him he's too young to fight. That's all. That's all. A fucking Aztec warrior and all this other bullshit you like to say. You're too young, huh? Well, that's a Wilfredo.
You guys think that the loss of respect has to do with him dressing like a woman and all those kitchen?
Yeah, that does play a. Think about it. You're in a combat sport business. Your promoter is a guy that that was a great fighter, but like was a fucking fruitcake. And what I mean by that is this: like, we don't know what people do in their private life, but obviously what De La Hoya did got out there, so it shows that he's reckless. Because for all you know, there's a lot of fucking dudes in that business doing the same shit, but you're just not letting people find out about it.
And maybe like Canelo and Ryan, they're snickering on the side talking about De La Hoya.
Yeah, they're probably like, right? Like he'll come in with a smile. Yo, I got great deals for you, right? And as soon as he leaves, they both look at each other with a smirk. Like, this motherfucker's a factor, man.
then De La Hoya steps into the room again by accident. Oh, I forgot something. Then he sees him talking about him and shit. And he gets it.
Yo, those two motherfuckers just called me a faggot.
Oh,
yeah.
Bro, I could imagine if I was 19 or however old the Ryan Garcia is. I'm just trying to picture him around my friends. Yo, we would have slapped the fuck out of him and took his weed and tell him to get the fuck out of here, dog.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what would happen.
He's being a real prima donna, bro. Not only that, like the whole $200,000 thing, like, man, you're paying him more than his contract minimum. Like Ryan Garcia, you're a fucking idiot or you're illiterate one. Can you read, motherfucker? Because you got a contract, and if they're giving you more than your contract minimum, that means they're within the bounds of their contract. Your dumbass the one who signed for it.
I was 20 years old and he was offering me $200,000, bro. I would have hit 7 people, bro. Are you fucking kid? Like, dog shit. Like, you need to sit your. You have no idea what some other 20-year-olds would do for that kind of money, bro. You need to go sit the fuck down somewhere.
That's because you got people in his ear telling him, yo, you can make more.
$1 million and they have a fucking title, you idiot. You didn't even have a title.
They got people in his ear. That's what it is. He got people in his ear.
If you want more money, fight some people. Fight some people that are worth the fuck. You want more money? Go fight somebody.
D. Jefferson, but didn't Shakur get $400,000 for this last fight against this guy?
Yeah, but look, check this out.
Is that true though? Did he get $400,000?
I doubt that shit.
I read that too, but here's my thing, and this is what was my response with that. Again, this is on who you decide to sign with. You can't get mad because Golden Boy doesn't have the finances or the cash flow to pay you like Matchroom or Top Rank has the cash flow to pay their guy. You could have signed with them, you idiot, but you decide to go with Oscar. This is still all on you,
exactly.
Bro.
That's what I always say. Like it's the fault of the boxer for choosing to go with
That's
a certain
the problem.
promoter.
We live in a culture of take responsibility,
Yes.
taking away responsibility from the individual. It's like, dude, man, you guys will never understand that. That's how you build yourself. You got to take responsibility for yourself.
Gotcha.
Absolutely. Guys,
that's how you grow in business, man.
I'll fight him on the 4th of July for $200,000. The street.
All right.
Yeah.
Super chats. Franks and Beans. Top of the evening to the BDA Boxing Family Podcast. It's your boy Franks and Beans. What's up, Franks and Beans? Thank you for the contribution. And Chet Collins, evening boxing nerds. Hope everyone is well. Thank you for your contribution, guys, and we are well. Anyway, guys, maybe we should call it a night. Let's keep it short and lean, just like yesterday. Yeah, go ahead, Johnny.
No, I was just gonna say Franks and Beans is G Boogie.
Oh, okay. Since when? What the hell? G Boogie, what's up? Well, anyways, yeah, let's end the show, guys. We had a couple of.
Well, hey, everybody, have a great night, man.
Oh, Jimmy.
Oh, man, we got Jimmy here. What's wrong?
No, it's all right, man. I caught on late. I just got home. So I just called in because I just got the invite 22 minutes ago.
22 minutes ago.
Sometimes it comes up late. Yeah, no, it comes up. You guys have been on an hour and a half before, and then all of a sudden I'll go to my thing. It's like, so I think sometimes it just comes in late. I don't know.
That's weird.
You must have done something with your audio because you're coming in really, really clear, and that's good.
I'm coming in clear this time?
Yeah, very clear.
Really?
Yeah, nothing. The exact same setup, dude. Same exact 100% setup. Yeah, just fucking kicking the nuts. I don't know. So what's going on? Fucking Night didn't do too well last night, huh? That kid Gear.
I was never high on Greer. I'm glad he
I
got
wasn't
his.
either, man. I was never big.
I'm glad he lost.
Yeah.
I'm glad that motherfucker lost.
I'm glad he lost because last thing we need is another fucking young hype job, and that's where he was headed. So I'm glad
Well,
he did.
isn't he AB's? He's one of AB's boys too. I know he's real good friends with Adrian Broner. He used to show up in his corner.
Oh,
his
even
fights.
now I am glad he lost. I don't even.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad he lost because there was just gonna be another damn hype job. And we don't need no more hype jobs in boxing.
And did you you guys talked about obviously fucking the Garcia situation over, and I heard you guys talking about that. But if I was honestly not, is Garcia, could you just fill me in real quick? Is Garcia complaining again? Is he the one complaining?
Oh, he actually didn't complain. He said that he wasn't really down to fight Manny Pacquiao without the fans, so Pacquiao can go do another fight. I don't know what FFG and fucking El Jefe are talking about. They're only complaining. Mikey ain't even fucking bitching about it.
Right. Because I'll tell you right now, man, I personally, if I was in Golden Boy, the kid I'd be the most high on is without a doubt is Virgil Ortiz. That's the kid. That's the kid I'd be worried about. They're too busy. You know what I mean? They're so busy handling Garcia with kid gloves. They want to make sure they're fucking.
Well, he's fighting. I mean? He's fighting in the end of the month because Garcia dropped out. Now, Virgil Ortiz Jr. was supposed to be fighting Samuel Vargas, which would have been a lateral step in his career, not really going forward. But that fight fell through because of the coronavirus. So he's going to be fighting, and the end of July, he's going to be fighting someone else. I don't know who that is.
And just came out and said that we're going toward our new star, Virgil Ortiz. So he kind of slammed Ryan like, yeah, he ain't our kid star no more. It's this guy. You know what I mean?
I hope it's someone who at least gives him, because at this point he's good enough. He doesn't need to be just going out there and just walking through chumps.
That's right. Somebody that's going to benefit his career. But it's kind of like interesting because I don't think that anybody wants to fight him because he's kind of like dangerous. So for his opponent,
what happens. Exactly. It's all it is risk. Think about it. When you're not usually, the first thing you do is you're looking to take on an opponent. Okay, what kind of money am I going to make off this dude? Because you're splitting the purses, right? A lot of the time. And if you're the only motherfucker bringing in people, it's like, Jesus Christ. So you're just basically making your dime off my name, off my popularity. So he doesn't have enough of a name to pull in big fans. So for a big time fighter to fight him, he's wicked dangerous. I'm going to be carrying the fucking show because of my name. And it's all so. Yeah, and the kid's deadly. I think he could fucking I think I'd put him in against anybody right now. I think he hits that hard.
That's right. So like if he fought like Keith Thurman, what's the incentive for Keith Thurman? Okay, he loses. What does Keith Thurman become? A stepping stone. So his market value decreases.
Oh yeah, he needs 2 more fights. He needs like that last fight destroyed the dude. He needs a couple more like that. But the problem is, it's always that yin yang thing. You put on those performances, right? People see that and like, fuck that. That kid can crack. So it's like that. You get into that position Marvin Hagler was at for a long time. Nobody would fight him. Nobody just wanted nobody wanted that fucking heat. And then when he wouldn't bend over for the mafia. And then he couldn't get a title shot because he wouldn't dance for the mafia. The Patriarchas in Rhode Island try to fucking control him. It didn't work.
Yeah, he went through a lot, right, Jimmy? Like I know you from that area, like from that close to that area, but he went through a lot with those motherfuckers.
Yeah, for 6 years. He should have got his title shot 6 years before he got it. I think that was
my pops used to talk to me about that shit because he was a huge Marvin Hagler fan, and obviously because he's my pops, so was I.
Even the ex-president Gerald Ford, he made a complaint about that.
Yeah,
to get him
it was crazy. He should have got a title shot, but he wouldn't get the other. And then, and again, this is in the mid '70s when the mafia was still at their power, where it wouldn't have been surprising for them to clip even somebody known as much as Hagler. But the reason they didn't, because the Petronelli brothers out of Brockton. their fucking family was all mobbed up. So they had crazy connections. So I'm sure they were a buffer. They probably told him, listen, we can't make this kid do what he doesn't want to do. But at the same token, they weren't going to fuck with him. But yeah, and I heard rumors they wanted him to take a dive. I doubt that's the case. I think they were trying to just control his career, and he wouldn't allow it. And he wouldn't sign to a few different promoters.
All right, guys. Yeah, go ahead.
Joe.
Yes.
I agree with you. I was just getting ready to respond to one of the chats, but I wanted to let the guys finish. But I seen when you put up there, need some fresh guys, some fresh debate. I want to tell you this, bro. You already know I'm open to any debates in here. But I'm never going to debate this DSFG guy again.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not even going to waste my time with him. But you know I'm up for the debate. So if anybody, even if I'm not around, and they say they want to debate Teofimo Lopez, Tyson Fury, or Errol Spence, get a hold of me, and I'll be your huckleberry. I'm your
absolutely.
Huckleberry.
All right, you got it. You got
Can
it.
I bring a suggestion to you, Bucho?
Yes.
Just a suggestion.
Sure.
Like if you're gonna do the Kumite, you should like decide the topic and make it be like to where it's something relevant.
He wants to debate Danny Garcia being undefeated. That's all he wants to debate.
And it's pointless.
Nobody wants to listen to that.
And that's a dude who yells facts after every opinion.
That's
I don't want to be like the sixth grader that's picking on the second grader. That's what I do when I fucking debate DSMG. Like I'm a sixth grader picking on a little second grader, and I ain't gonna do that no more.
Like guys,
you can't defeat me, dog.
Do you want to debate again? Danny Garcia is actually undefeated. That type of thing.
I don't want to debate him at all. I don't even let him on my channel. I just did it for the fun of it here.
I know.
I mean, look, how do you debate someone who starts out with saying provable, undeniable fucking facts are fucking lies, and you start taking that position of nope, that's a fact when it just
then
isn't.
it's over.
So the argument's lost right there. You're dealing with a fucking mental patient.
Also,
guys.
Bucho, look.
Yes.
Can I say something else? I might not be the smartest dude, but look, I'm gonna say one thing. Speaking about your neighborhood, like Oak Cliff, I think, and all that stuff, that's kind of cringy, man. Nobody wants to. I'm sure older people on the show that really like to listen to boxing, they're not interested in hearing none of that.
Yeah, it's
nobody wants to hear that Oak Cliff shit. Nobody wants to hear that Oak Cliff shit. All I feel always talk about.
With all due respect to him, but yeah, it's not interesting.
What he was talking gangster stuff about his neighborhood?
Yeah, it's cringe.
Yesterday when he was on my channel, I told him Oak Cliff. I pulled it up. I pulled up the info. I looked up the top 25, top 30 dangerous cities in the U.S. on multiple sites. Oak Cliff won't even on the fucking list, on none of them. You ain't here talking about my hood, this, my hood. Man, don't nobody care about your hood. We talking boxing, fam.
Hood? I'm a homeowner, you fucking knucklehead. You know what I mean? I pay taxes. Fuck out of here.
What does your neighborhood being the worst neighborhood have to do anything to do?
Actually, it's the opposite. It shows that nothing positive. But guys, we're gonna
exactly
call it a night. All right, guys.
Sorry, Bucho's gotta go. Yeah, Bucho's dying to get the fuck off this thing.
I need to put up.
Going. All right,
I
you guys set up. Nice talking to you guys.
All right, take care. Yep.
All right, brothers.
Everybody, thanks for joining us. This was the Kumite edition. So we'll see you next time. Oh, I want to thank. Hold on. Before I play the annoying outro music, I want to thank everybody who donated. So we have Virtuoso, Santos Romo, Lau Few from New Zealand, Chris K, Steven Schneider as always, Ken Shiro, Franklin Beans, who apparently it's G Boogie, and Chet Collins. Guys, thank you for your contributions, and thank you for listening to this show. We will see you next time. If you guys if you have any comments about the show, things that you want to improve, let us know in the comment section. Take care, and we'll see you next time.